Let's give it a second. Yeah, we're live. Right, welcome back to the stream, everyone, and happy Friday. It's quite early. I had a good night's sleep last night in the tent. The wind stopped blowing, thank God. Unfortunately, it did rain a little bit, and the cable that I was using to charge my phone and my laptop burnt out during the night. I could see like sparks coming out of the wire and stuff, and I could smell like a weird burning smoky smell. And yeah, so my phone basically died during the night, so it's plugged into the charger right now, which means I can't move around, guys, until the my phone's charged up. So it's a little bit of a disaster for the stream. So for the first hour or so, I'm gonna have to be here in the dog kennel with my boys. We've all just woke up, haven't we? How you doing, Nicholas? And little Georgie, how you doing, mate? We all had a good sleep, actually. The wind stopped blowing, so the tent was okay. It was just that first night with the wind, it was pretty much impossible to sleep. But I thought the tent was going to blow away. But that was the second night that I've slept on the building site in the tent, and I had a good night's sleep. Plus, one of my builders says that he's got a mattress for me that he can give me. So that'll help. And it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I think it's I don't think I've ever said those words, but thank God it's Friday. For real. I am exhausted, guys. I need a rest tomorrow. I need a day off tomorrow, guys. I cannot wait. What am I going to do this weekend? Guys, I'll show you around the build and explain what we're doing here in a moment. I just need to charge my phone, so I can't move anywhere. But if you just join the stream, we're building an Airbnb. We're building a real house, and you've got a chance to win it. It could be yours. So we're live streaming the construction of the entire build, and when the house is finished and our coin hits 10 million market cap, somebody's going to win the house. And we've actually got 4 giveaways lined up. We're giving away 4 houses, and each house is going to be bigger and better than the last house. So join in. If you want information on how you can win, how you can participate, go to our website. All the details are on there, including proof of our public declaration, which is notarized under Brazilian law, and I believe it to be the first and only of its kind right now. So it's a real giveaway. We're building a house. We're live streaming the entire thing. We're on X. We're on Pump Fun. We're on YouTube, and we're giving our house away. We've got some issues actually with our YouTube stream, because obviously it's a building site, and the boys like to listen to some music while they work. And now that we're on YouTube, we're getting some sort of copyright issues because of the music. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to resolve this one, because I can't exactly turn around to the boys and say, you can't listen to music while you work. So what are we going to do? I don't know. I'm going to have to think something. I mean, can I force them to listen to non-copyright music, which is just garbage trash? I don't think so. It's a little bit of a situation. I don't want to be the grumpy boss that says you can't listen to music because we're on YouTube. So it is what it is. It is what it is right now. We'll think of something. I'll get together with the team. I'm absolutely exhausted today, so my brain is not working 100% yet at all. I haven't had a coffee. I'm still getting my morning spinach down me. So I'll turn into Popeye in about 20 or 30 minutes, I reckon. But yeah, I'll start. Let me show you from where we're sat right now. Again, I'll repeat myself, guys. I can't move around the building site right now because last night the cable burnt out in the rain. It got wet, and the cable burnt out that my phone was charging on. So I woke up with no phone battery, and here I am connected to the plug socket in the dog kennel. So my builder fixed the cable that broke. He's repaired it. We just can't move around yet. I need to leave my phone to charge a little bit. But I will be showing you the building site. So there it is. The walls are flying up, as I said, guys. I told you these walls will fly. It took us the best part of 3 weeks to finish that foundation. And it's quite a big one because the land is on a slope, you know. It slopes downhill. So that side's higher than this side. So we had to dig a pretty deep foundation, you know. We had to fill all that with material and concrete and iron rods to keep it strong. It was a big job. Now the walls are going up. The walls only just started going up this week, and they're flying. The boys are flying. The boys are flying. I can't wait. Bathroom flying. So soon, in a couple of weeks, I might actually have a bathroom, which would be fantastic because I'm camping out here. And so hopefully we can get this bathroom done faster. Anyway, you're just gonna have to put up with me talking nonsense in the dog kennel for a bit before I can show you around the building site. Sorry about the stream today, guys, but you know, these things happen. The electricity cable burnt out during the night. I smelt the smoke actually, and I saw just like sparks coming off it. I didn't do anything about it. I just stayed in my tent. I thought, fuck it, I'll deal with it tomorrow. It's raining, it's dark. And I'm afraid of electricity because I don't understand it. I don't like touching wires or cables or anything because I don't know how it works. It's a mystery to me. Anyway, it's been fixed, but I have to stay in the dog kennel for a while I charge my phone. So it is what it is. So if you're new around here, guys, we're a meme coin. But we're not just a meme coin. We're actually a IRL project in real life, building an actual real life house. And we're in a national park in the north of Brazil, in a place called Chapada Diamantina, in the Valley of Capão, which is, if you Google it, it's an absolutely beautiful area. It's very popular with tourists, hikers. We're close to one of the tallest waterfalls in Brazil. I believe it might be the tallest. And there's like 20 or 30 other waterfalls and tourist locations that you can go and see, and plenty of hiking trails, as this area has a rich mining history. So the old timers, when they would be in the mountains exploring, looking for gold and diamonds, they would leave these trails that they use, these hiking trails that they used to transport their goods, whatever they found, back to the towns. But thanks to the old timers miners and all their exploration, today we have all these beautiful hiking trails to take us to these beautiful waterfalls. I'm pretty sure the old timers weren't hiking up these mountains to go and look at the waterfalls, but I'm glad they did, because now we can go up there, and it is a fantastic place. The Cachoeira Fumaça is the name in Portuguese of the tallest waterfall in Brazil, and it means smoky waterfall, or waterfall of smoke. Smoky Falls, let's call it Smoky Falls. That's actually the perfect translation. And it's called Smoky Falls because the water rises like a mist. It looks like smoke. It actually moves like smoke. It's really strange. It doesn't just look like a mist. It looks like real, actual smoke. And that's why they called it Smoky Falls, Cachoeira Fumaça. So I'll show you. We can actually see the mountain peak. We get a view of the waterfalls on the other side, but we can actually see it from where we are. So I'll show you that very soon. We've got panoramic mountain views here. I just can't show you right now because I need to leave my phone to charge up, because we had a little bit of a malfunction during the night and an electricity cable burnt out. So here I am in my dog kennel charging my phone before we carry on streaming the project. We are live streaming every day, Monday to Friday. Obviously Saturday and Sunday the boys don't work, but I do keep updating on X and post little videos and stuff like that of me messing around, letting you know what I get up to at the weekend. Sometimes I go on a trail myself, sometimes I go to a waterfall, and a couple of weeks ago we went on a little day trip with a guided tour guide, and he took us around to these different caves, these amazing caves. It was really fascinating stuff. He took us around to these different caves and different locations. We went up a mountain and watched the sun go down at the end of the day. It was fantastic, fantastic day trip. There are lots and lots of tour guides around here. Every man and his dog is a tour guide. And they're all little hustlers. But they've literally got, like, there's so many different tours you can go on. There's like 9-day tours where you go out hiking and you go to different locations and you sleep in a tent. And there's like 7-day tours, 3-day tours, and there's a bunch of different day trips you can do. Yeah, it's an interesting place. Beautiful national park in the north of Brazil. And it used to be... Oi! Packing it, right? Do you want some water in your face? Right. Remember what happened last time when I threw a cup of water in your face because you wouldn't show up barking? It will happen again, boy. My dog... My dog spotted another dog. Georgie. I've got a little pit bull here. And he's spotted another animal. He's decided he's just... You want some water in your face? Sorry about this. Let me shut my dog up. Back in. I can't even hear myself think. Like kids, aren't they? Right, stop it. Pain in the ass he is sometimes. Stop it, Georgie. Magic mushroom dog. He saw a little dog walk past. Right, you're getting a slap bomb. He saw a little dog walk past, and he's a pit bull, so sometimes he goes a bit nuts when he sees other animals. Pack it in, leave me alone now. Right, he's been a pain in the ass. Stop it. Can't think. Anyway, guys, if you're just joining the stream, we are building a house. We're building a real house. Let me show you. It's right there. The boys are working. But unfortunately, I have to stay near my phone charger this morning for at least the first hour, because during the night we had a technical malfunction and the electricity wires burnt out. It was raining. They got wet. I saw sparks coming out and I smelled the smoke, and I was like, fuck it. Staying in bed. Really needed to sleep. Thank God there was no wind last night, or next to no wind.
Eu vou ali comprar cigarro pra mim. Eu tô sem, viu?
Eu tenho muito.
Você tem?
Tenho muito.
Eu vou comprar um ali pra não ficar toda... Não, Kim, pode ficar fumando cigarro.
Okay, leva um.
É pra você não ficar toda hora. Não dá, Tim, dá.
É, tranquilo.
Viu?
Asking for cigarettes. He's going to buy some now as well. So, what were I talking about? Yeah, oh, thank God the wind. Georgie, please stop making noise. Thank you. My little dog. Anyway, yeah, thank God the wind stopped last night. Wow, that first night was awful. But the wind was pretty, it's not usually as windy as it was. Last couple of days it's been crazy, guys. Up until now, since the beginning of the stream, I believe today is day 29 of us streaming. And until now, it's just been blue skies, guys. It's always blue skies here in the Valley of Cabal. But for some reason this week, all grey and miserable and wet and windy. I need a coffee. That's what I need. It's Friday, guys. It's the end of the week. So I'm exhausted today. You're going to have to forgive me. A little bit low energy. It's been a long week, guys. We got a lot done. We got a lot done. We made a lot of improvements to the stream. We got a lot done. The house is flying. The walls are going up. Cannot believe it. Look. Right now I'm sat in my streaming station, in my dog kennel with my boys. Well, my phone charges. Anyway, let me know in the chat. Hit me up. What are you guys up to this weekend? If anyone's in the Pump Fun chat, I can actually see the Pump Fun chat right now. So if you've got any questions, you want to contact the dev. I'm here in the Pump Fun chat right now. Anyway, so we're giving houses away, guys. We're building houses. We're giving the first house away at 10 million market cap. It's going to be a beautiful house. It's intended to be an Airbnb, so if you win it, it's going to be fully furnished, kitted out, ready to rent out on Airbnb. All bed sheets, pillowcases, kitchen utensils, knives, forks, washing machine, everything. So you're basically winning. If you do win, you're winning a house, and it's going to be at least $10,000 to $15,000 a year passive income, renting it out on Airbnb. You could do 20k if you really kill it. Definitely clear 10 to 15 after you've paid the cleaners anyway, because we're in a beautiful national park near to one of the tallest waterfalls in Brazil, or the tallest. I'm not quite sure. Somebody's telling me it's the second tallest now. I've been saying it's the tallest waterfall in Brazil all this time, and someone's like, it's the second tallest, bro. Okay, maybe it's the second tallest, I'm not sure. Right? But anyway, the tourists love it, so it's a great place for an Airbnb. And there's lots to see here. It's a fantastic location, guys. They just finished building the new road which connects the Valley of Capão, which is the name of the town we're in, connects the Valley of Capão with the rest of the Chapada Diamantina and the closest city, which is called Palmeiras, I believe. Palmeiras and Seabra. Those are the closest cities to us. So they just finished building that road earlier this year. And before that road was built, there was no access to the Valley of Capão. You couldn't get here, it was just a dirt road. And if it rained, you were fucked, like you were stranded. So that's what they were dealing with. They only recently got the internet, and it's not like a major provider. It's just like a local internet provider, and it's only Wi-Fi. We've got no phone signal here. That's how neglected and underdeveloped this town is. So it's got a long way to go, starting with the new road, so people have access now. The tourists are coming. Oh, I heard something yesterday, guys. We've got no phone signal in Valley of Capão, right? Now, yesterday, none of the major companies have put phone signal here. Now, I'm told, somebody told me yesterday that they did put phone signal here. They did install a tower, and some of the locals destroyed it and said they didn't want it. So they're a little bit backwards, right? They're either backwards or they're extremely locked in, because I don't trust all this Wi-Fi, phone signal, radio wave, whatever stuff. I don't know if it's healthy for us to be around all this stuff in the environment, right? In the air, just everywhere, right? In the matrix. So, you know, maybe they did everyone a favor, I don't know, but it does seem a little bit backwards. The phone company come and give you communications, connect you with the real world, and you say, no, we don't want it. I wonder what happens if they build a bank. What will they do to the bank? I was actually saying, yeah, there's no bank here, there's no cash machine, there's no gas station either, no police station, there's nothing, there's no bus station for the tourists, there's nothing, no bus terminal, nothing like that. So long way to go, a lot of improvements that can be made that are going to put the value of the properties up around here. So if you do win an Airbnb, if you do win this house, $10,000 to $15,000 a year passive income, plus you own the land, and it's going to go up like Bitcoin over the next few years, in my opinion. I just turned up and top blasted. That's how sure I am. And yeah, well, as these improvements get made in the town, things will start to prices will go up. Anyway, yeah, so somebody said that they destroyed the phone tower because the locals didn't want. They're a little. Some of the people around here are a little bit woke. Like, they're all super ultra left-wing socialist, communist type ideology. That's the only thing that I would say about the Valley of Cabal that I don't really like, because I'm a little bit more to the right, like centre right. I'm just as far away from the left as possible. That's where I am. So yeah, they're a little bit woke, you know, destroying fucking phone towers and shit like that because of the imperialists. So I don't know what they'd do if they built a bank. But I was saying to somebody yesterday, because there's no cash machine here, I was saying we should create currency that you can only use in the Valley of Cabal or the Chapada Diamantina region. Create our own money that can only be used around here in our community. So then the tourists can come, and you know, it can be like a gimmicky thing. They oh, let's get some of the local currency and spend it, right? It'll be fun for them, and they can only spend it in this region, which means the money will stay in the local economy and not leave, or some of it anyway, at least, and it will help to develop the area, since they don't want help from they don't want phone signal from these major phone companies. I guess we're gonna have to do it all ourselves. They don't want banks here. I guess we're gonna have to fucking make our own bank then, aren't we? Let's get organised, guys. Let's not be like fucking Indians in the middle of the fucking jungle, just with no technology at all. Like, come on. If you don't, I understand you don't want the big companies coming in here with their phone towers and their signals polluting everybody. Could sort of get with that, but guys, we need fucking phone signal, man. Like, come on, bro. Shit. I was talking to my friend Sammy the other day, and she was saying that she actually enjoys the fact that there's no phone signal here as well, because it's like when we were kids and we didn't have mobile phones, and you know, we'd have to go around and like knock on someone's door and try and find them if we wanted to speak to somebody, or we'd have to organise a meeting. You know, we'll meet at the park at 3 p.m. and then you'll go and wait there, and you'll wait 15-20 minutes, and if they don't turn up, you move on. Like, you know, like the old days when it wasn't just all the time and you like 24 hours locked into the matrix. You're always available, no excuses. Yeah, so I do get that as well, but come on, guys, for fuck's sake, this is 2025. We need fucking phone signals. So yeah, a little bit backwards in my opinion. But yeah, guys, how's my phone battery doing now? 31%. I'm going to leave it plugged in a little bit longer, so you're going to have to put up with me talking bullshit in the dog kennel for a little while longer while I charge my phone, because we had technical issues during the night. It was raining, and the cable that I was using to charge my phone up just fried basically and almost set on fire. So that was fun. But I woke up with no phone battery. Oh, the wind's back, and it's icy wind as well. Feel that, Nicholas? Feel that wind, boy? Bloody hell. My Belgian Malinois, Nicholas. He's an old boy now. He's 7. He's still got a baby face. He's got little grey whiskers like his dad, but he's still got a baby face, haven't you? You're a good lad as well, aren't you? And we've got the other one here, little Georgie the pit bull. And he's also a very good boy. Can't let him off the lead though, because he just runs away. Hey, no, watch the laptop. He just runs away, and that's actually how I found him. He was lost in the forest. Obviously he ran off on his owner like a moron. He got himself lost in the woods for like 2 or 3 weeks, and when I found him, he was almost finished. Georgie, and we called him Georgie. He's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but it is what it is. Saved his little life. Come on, you're in the way now. Come on, get. No. I don't have time now, I'm working. Yeah, so we're just charging the phone up for a little bit because the phone charger cable got burnt out in the night because of the rain. I woke up with no battery, so here we are. And we're building a house, guys. If you're just tuning in, this is an Airbnb build. We're building a house. We're live streaming the entire build. There it is so far. Walls are going up. As I said, I'm just charging my battery today. We've had some technical issues, so bear with me, and we'll be over there in the action pretty soon. I'm starting to wake up now as well, thank God. I'm exhausted today. It's Friday, guys. It's been a long week. But we're doing good. We're doing awesome. Just can't wait for this weekend. Got nothing planned at all. I'm going to be working on some content because the content's been getting neglected a little bit this week while we're just ironing some things out. But we're outsourcing it basically. We're outsourcing not the editing of the content because I can record the content, but I really don't have the 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hour at night time that it takes me to edit it and then start posting it, and it's frying my brain, guys. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm the busiest, hardest working dev on Solana right now, I believe. 101 things to do every day. But we're getting there one brick at a time. So, we've come so far, guys. We've come so far. We're on day 29. And it was not long ago when... it's not long ago that we were at 6k market cap, and I was streaming for like a week to 4 viewers. Fudders, all fudders. This coin's dead, bro. It's going nowhere, bro. Even my friends and my family told me to give in. Ah, well, you tried. I was like, what do you mean I fucking... I'm just getting started, bitches. Coffee. We've got coffee as well. I'm going to go and grab one of those, actually. Really needed. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to grab a coffee and I'll be back in like literally 1 second. Worried the phone's going to fall over in the wind as well. Let's hope not. You see Georgie, the little... the magic mushroom dog. This is Georgie, who I rescued in the forest. I found him lost in the woods. He was starving hungry. Looked like he'd been lost for about 2 weeks. He hadn't eaten anything. He was all skin and bones, not like this little ball of muscle that he is now, right? Look at him. Look at him. He looks like he bench presses about fucking 100 kilos, doesn't he? Look, little pit bull he is. But yeah, I found him lost in the forest when I was walking across the country during COVID with my other doggy. We decided we weren't going to lock down, and we went for a little walk, went for a little stroll. For about a few thousand fucking kilometers, right? 6 months of walking, and we were stopped in the forest. We were mining gold. We stopped in the forest to mine gold, which is another long story. But this little fella turned up, and he was lost in the woods, and I rescued his little ass. And yeah, one day, we call him the magic mushroom dog now, because one day I was making magic mushroom chocolate bars, which is something I used to do. And by the time I found him, he'd ate half of it. 2 blasted off. He went to little doggy fucking heaven and spoke to the little doggy gods. And he came back enlightened. He came back like Neo from the Matrix. He knows Kung Fu now. So the next day, after his mushroom trip, he came back locked in. He thinks he's a fucking Jedi now. He's like Yoga. He doesn't want to stay in his kennel. He started escaping from his kennel every fucking 5 minutes. Literally the day after his mushroom trip. So he's super locked in for some reason. I don't know what those shrooms did to him. But that's why we had to build this really strong dog kennel that I'm stood in. It's got a concrete floor and everything. Just for him. Just to keep this little fucker in. Eh? You're a good lad, aren't you? My little Malinois, it looks like he needs a fucking piss, don't you, boy? I'm going to let him out in a second. Right guys, I've got my coffee. I'm starting to lock in now. I'm just waiting for my phone to charge just a little bit more. It's on 35%. Let me turn the light down a little bit actually, and it'll charge faster. There we go. We had some technical issues throughout the night. We are building a house. We're building an Airbnb that you can win. It can be yours. All the details are on our website. If you want information, if you want to find out what the fuck's going on here, just go to our website, okay? And yeah, I'm going to be showing you the house very soon, but I had some technical issues last night. The phone charger got burnt out in the rain, the cable that I was using to charge my phone. So I woke up with no battery, so I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago, and I've got to stay in the dog kennel for a while with my boys while we charge the phone. Leave me alone, Nicholas, please. I'm not playing throwing sticks now. My Malinois wants me to throw sticks again, like always, like every second of the day. Belgian Malinois, guys, great dogs, but you really need a lot of time. You really need a lot of energy. It's like having a little David Goggins in your house. Wakes up at 4 AM, wants to go on a 2-mile run, then he wants to fucking throw ball for like 3 hours. Then go on another hike, then he's crazy. Coffee and cigarettes. Yes. Cigarettes and coffee. That's what I need. Things that start with the letter C. I can think of one more thing too that might wake me up. Only joking, we're not into that stuff around here. Maybe back in the day when I was young, not anymore. 40 years old, those things it's all over for me, all that life. Now I can barely handle the fucking beer because I get such a bad hangover. But anyway, coffee and cigarettes. So, bear with me while my battery is charging and I'm waking my ass up with this Brazilian coffee. And I'll get you in the action. The boys are flying. There's Sue Ellison. He's the main bricklayer in the area, actually. He's the guy. Everyone wants to hire him. He doesn't drink. Doesn't use drugs. Just likes his cigarettes. And his coffee. And he likes to wake up extremely early. He likes to start work at, 6 AM, 7 AM. And he works very hard. Sometimes he even works Saturdays and Sundays. Don't know about this week though, let's see. Depends if he needs money. The other fella, he's new. He's been with us just for a few days. And he's going to be doing the wooden beams, because we're having wooden beams in our house. It's going to be made out of wood, not all concrete. And he's the carpenter. We're also building a wooden deck upstairs where there's going to be a bedroom and a wooden staircase leading up to it as well. And on top of the building, on top of the structure, it's going to be a flat roof. Oh, the wind's blowing. Hold on to my phone. It's going to be a flat roof with a roof garden, a really big roof garden. You can enjoy these panoramic mountain views from an elevated height. So all that to look forward to. The project is flying now. The walls are going up extremely fast. This is, I believe, the 3rd day working on the walls. And only the 2nd full day. Yesterday was our first full day working on the walls. So I believe that's correct. I think we started on Tuesday afternoon. I can't remember, my brain's confused. I've worked so hard, time's just turned into one. I don't even know what day it is most days. I know today's Friday because I was looking forward to it. I was like, I said this morning, I woke up, I said it has to be fucking Friday today. Anyway, how's my phone charger doing? Yeah, we need to let my phone charge a little bit longer, guys, and I'll start showing you around the building site and the views and the scenery of the mountains. I'm gonna have to walk my little doggy as well. Let him out pretty soon. Just waiting patiently. All right. Look, Belgian Malinois just wants to throw sticks all the time. It never ends. It literally. So much fun. Anyway, let me see what my team is saying. They're on it. They're out there shilling, getting people to the stream. Let's go, boys. I apologise that I'm stuck in a dog kennel this morning. Give it another 20 minutes for my phone to charge a little bit more, and we'll go walking around. It should be okay now, actually. 37%, not too bad. 38%, let's go. Yeah, I'll finish this coffee and cigarette, and we'll get stuck in and show you the actual building site. It's started to rain. Very miserable and windy and wet this week. Kapau's usually nothing but blue skies and rainbows. Literal, real rainbows. Like the most vibrant and clean rainbows you've ever seen in your life. You can see every colour, and the perfect arches, full rainbows. Pretty much every time it rains. So let's see if we get one today. That would be nice. If the sun comes out later, we will surely get a rainbow over Kapau. Because we're in a valley as well, you see. We're in the middle of a valley. So, I don't know, for some reason, it's like the perfect place for rainbows to form. And they do very often. I remember in my childhood, I must have saw like 3 or 4 rainbows my entire childhood. It was like a rare event. Rainbow, right? And since I've been in Kapau, I must have seen like 20 rainbows already over the last few months. But yeah, it's a great place. It's a fantastic national park. And people are very friendly around here. The locals are awesome. Some really good musicians. And they just put like random rock concerts on. You'll just come out on a Saturday and they'll be setting up their equipment. Oh, it's rock night. Fantastic. They don't charge money for it. People make donations and stuff and buy them drinks. But they just want to party. It's just random events. Plus the government put quite a lot of events, on around here. We had like a reggae festival, we had a blues festival, we had a jazz festival. And this is just over the last few months since I've been here. It literally never ends. Every Sunday there's a lovely little market in the town centre, which is just less than 5 minutes walk away. Oh, I'm getting wet, which means my laptop's going to be getting wet too. How is the wind blowing so sideways? How is the rain going sideways, guys? This doesn't make any sense. It's been a windy and wet week. Right. Coffee and cigarette is done. Let's take you guys to show you the build now that my phone's charged a little bit. Here's my laptop charging. I think I need to plug the laptop in now. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, plug socket's getting a little bit wet in the rain. It doesn't want to plug in. That's annoying. No, it doesn't want to plug in. Right, I'm going to have to deal with this because if the laptop dies, the stream dies, guys. Like I said, we have technical issues in the night. One of the cables burnt out. We got wet in the rain. woke up with no phone charger, no phone battery, and my laptop's dying. So let me see if I can resolve this issue. See if the plug socket works at all. Yeah, it does, but it just doesn't stay connected. Right, okay. Right, it's in a little bit of a precarious situation, but see if it holds. Right, sorry about this, guys. It's Friday. We're all exhausted. Been working very hard. It's raining. We've got technical issues, phone chargers and batteries. Let me show you around the building site, guys. If you're just joining in, we're building an Airbnb, which we plan to give away. This could be yours when it's finished. Oh, it's completely grey today, so I can't show you the beautiful panoramic mountain views that we usually have. You can't see anything. Miserable and grey. But, guys, trust me, we usually have amazing view of the valley right here behind me. Beautiful, beautiful mountains. Tallest waterfall in Brazil is just up there. You can usually see that too. Unfortunately, not today. So, oh, valeu, tá bom. Tá bom. So this is going to be the bathroom that Ricardo's working on now, and it's open plan, guys. So it's going to be concrete walls on this side and concrete wall on that side, but the rest of the property all the way along this side is just going to be tall floor to ceiling glass windows 5 meters high, so we can enjoy the fantastic views. There's also going to be, on that side of the property, there's going to be a wooden deck 2.5 meters high upstairs where the bedroom is going to be, and right here there's going to be a wooden staircase leading up to the bedroom. So that's the plans. All open plan. Kitchen's going to be going here in the corner, but it's going to be a beautiful house. It's going to have lovely black tile floors, so if you win it, guys, it's going to be ready to rent out as an Airbnb, fully furnished, everything an Airbnb needs, and you're going to be able to make yourself at least $10,000 to $15,000 a year passive income for probably the rest of your entire life. Plus the value of the property is going to be flying up as the town develops, because it's brand new. So good luck. If you want to win the house, you can find out how to do that by going to our website. I'll just explain quickly how the draw is going to work. Every 25,000 tokens you've got in your wallet, when we hit 10 million market cap, every 25k tokens gets you one raffle ticket, one chance to win a house. In fact, it actually gets you 4 chances to win a house every 25k tokens, because we've got 4 houses to give away. So if you don't win the first house at 10 million, I'll hold you back, because you might win the second house at 20 million, which is going to be bigger and better than the first one. And then if you don't win that one, you might win the third one. The third one's going to be even better. And then the fourth one, that's the one that you really want to win, because we're going to build somebody's dream home, and the fourth one's going to be something really special. And if we hit 40 million market cap, we're going to give it away, and you will have the most luxurious house in all of Capel. You'll be the king of Capel. And if we don't give it away, I'll live in it. I'll live in it, and I'll be the king. But you can rest assured, if we do hit our milestones, if we hit our market caps, which we will, no doubt about it, we're fully doxed. This giveaway is official, it's authentic, it's been notarized. We made a public declaration under Brazilian law, which basically means it's doxed. I'm doxed, my address, my name. So if you win the Airbnb and I don't hand over the keys, just call your lawyer, sue me, take me to the cleaners, and I'm finished. So I can't get out of this now. There's no way out of this for me. If we hit 10 million market cap, I'm going to have to give a house away. We hit 20 million market cap, I'm going to have to give another house away. There's nothing I can do. I made a public declaration, so it's too late. Anyway, so it is legit, and it's the first of its kind. We're making history here. Nobody ever did this before. Hopefully we can set a new meta. People can start actually doxing themselves rather than having to ape in, and you don't know if it's a scam, you don't know if you're going to get robbed. It's a giveaway. If you win the giveaway, maybe the dev will send you the prize, maybe he won't, maybe he's a scammer. You don't know his name, you don't know where he is, you don't know anything about him. This is a real project. It's really raining now. This is a real IRL project. We're building real house with real bricks and mortar. We're streaming the entire process, and one of you is going to win this house. So it's brand new meta, guys, and they will follow us. It's only a matter of time. Wow, it is really raining. I'm going to get back in the dog kennel. Not much work happening right now. Boys are just drinking coffee. Everyone's a bit tired. It's Friday. Fridays are always slow on the building site. Everyone's exhausted. It looks like my little pit bull's been trying to escape again. Have you been trying to escape again, little Georgie? Little mushroom dog. Go on. Not you, Georgie. Just you, bro. I'm letting my Malinois out. Letting him out for a piss and a poo. And a poop. I'll have to throw some sticks for him as well.
Aí que liga para um negócio com ele aqui mesmo. Mas é mesmo. Eu não sei, assim, ele conta, né?
I think he's just deciding where he's going to poop. Now, boy, go for a poop. Poops. Whoa! Pitbull escaped. Georgie!
Não é buraco de vala, não. Eu tava andando na boca assim, ó. Eu nunca vi isso, eu não tava fazendo essas valas aqui.
You little nightmare he is. Nico, come on, boy.
Eu tive que botar uma tábua assim de um lado, subir no bloco, para olha lá aqui nas valas, mostrar eu falava assim, mas a minha novidade naquele dia é não habilidade no se você não entende, você contrata um profissional. Se você contrata um profissional para você fazer o seu negócio, você vai ficar batendo boca. O cara tá batendo boca com coisa. Se você sabe fazer, não chama as pessoas, não chama. Você chama no trabalho. Você é um cara necessariamente nova, olha, você tem capacidade pra caralho. Você tá pensando que na hora que você meter mão aqui nas coisas, e eu que vim aqui ainda, você tá pensando que eu vou ficar com você fazer seu negócio? Eu vou ver se você tiver a humildade, de alguma coisa que tá pegando ali e tá dando trabalho. Dólar, chega junto aqui, meu brother, tá me dando a dorzinha de cabeça aqui. Isso aí é humildade, isso aí não é ser burro, não. Entendeu? Isso não é ser burro, não. Realmente, hoje são 20, vai fazer 23 anos, agora em dezembro, que eu trabalho. São 11 anos como mestre de obra e 12 anos como pedreiro. Você pode chegar qualquer um aqui na rua, aqui, eu não estou mentindo, não, eu dou meu carro, qualquer coisa para tudo de graça. E assim, você pergunta se dólar no trabalho do que aqui no cartão? Pode falar, tem dólar no trabalho do que aqui no cartão? Eu já comandei, foi gente mostrando de não sei quanto, de pedreiro, velho, de arquiteto chegar aqui, eu não conheci o arquiteto pessoalmente, só por celular, e o arquiteto chegar na obra assim, o arquiteto passar por mim e os pedreiros, velho, assim, ó, falar assim, você quer pra mim? Não. Não, olha assim, velho. Ah, você? Nossa, entendeu? Então, se Deus me permitir chegar nesse ponto, eu não sou melhor do que ninguém aqui não, pô. Agora eu sou um dos melhores. Se você é eu sou melhor do que a não, eu sou um dos melhores. Você pode falar, abrir a boca e falar, eu sou um dos melhores, mas você não pode abrir a boca e falar, eu sou melhor, entendeu? Entendeu? Se você tem capacidade de você contratar a pessoa, isso aí não significa não, sabe por quê? Tem hora que a gente tem que, não é engolir desaforo, não é engolir humilhação, entendeu? Não, isso não é obrigado você engolir desaforo meu, humilhação minha, humilhação de outro, entendeu? Agora, se você tiver humildade e a pessoa tá vendo que uma jogada ali de uma coisa que você não tem 100% de certeza em sua mente que você tá fazendo, isso é humildade, rapaz. Eu quando já tá pensando que eu nasci sabendo nada, eu já trabalhei com outros pedreiros de me corrigir assim, deu até me enraivado de estar me corrigindo, achar que eu sei mais que ele. Era! Depois eu fui cair de minha aula, tá errado, falei, tá errado, moço. Você tá errado, o cara é profissional, você é amador. Você é amador ainda, então vamos corrigir realmente, eu botei na minha cabeça e olha onde é que Deus me levou. Entendeu? Aí, se tu me perguntasse, olha, você trabalha de marceneiro? Eu trabalho, eu sou profissional. Não, mas eu tenho as ferramentas sim de trabalho.
Faz o serviço, né? Se pedir, faz, né?
Eu lhe levo numa obra que eu fiz ali de madeira ali, viu? É uma cozinha gourmet, agora parece maior do que isso aqui ainda. É quadrado. Tem 10 por 10. Do mesmo tamanho da vista. Não tem um bloco. Um bloco.
Onde é?
Lá em cima perto do seu João, no Leão trabalho, lá onde fica o seu lado. Não para não, o bicho é a coisa de refinaria da Petrobras. Moço, só nessa obra, durante 22 dias, eu matei 17 mil reais, né? Em 22 dias de trabalho, pegando por etapa assim, ó. Cara, toda hora que eu falava um preço, o cara cobria em cima. Eu falei, ih, porra, eu matei o baba, né? Entendeu? Então, aí o que é que acontece? Se seu nome, se você está fazendo uma coisa e seu nome está sendo envolvido também, você acha que você se você vai querer trabalhar e você não tem muita prática ou experiência ou ferramenta, você vai querer seu nome na rua trabalhando com um profissional ou um amador? Oi? Se você, por exemplo, você não tem uma ferramenta adequada para você trabalhar, entendeu? Aí vai te ver. Aí para você
Swat the dogs, guys.
E no momento você ainda não tem a oportunidade de você ter essa ferramenta. Aí o que é que acontece? Você vai querer chamar aqui um amador que você já não está entendendo direito o assunto, ou você vai querer trabalhar com o profissional? E realmente eu vou querer ficar escutando conselho de gente que anda errado, moço. Eu corto na hora, não quero que você não. De jeito maneira, agora eu tô vendo que o cara tá no caminho certo e tá fazendo as coisas certas. Eu não vou parar pra me escutar ele? Eu vou, isso aí chama humildade. Você não se estressa, você não se enraiva. Você volta pra casa tão de cor de peito aberto assim, ó. E foi o que aconteceu comigo ontem. Ontem eu cheguei lá em casa doente, bicho. Sério mesmo. Eu fiquei chegando na casa doente, não foi chateado com você não, fiquei chateado foi comigo. Foi comigo, porque realmente não tem lógica, eu não tinha precisão. Era só eu ter calado minha boca e ficar quieto, entendeu?
Cala a boca, porque eu tenho muita coisa pra aprender com você.
Não,
também.
era só eu calar minha boca assim que eu falo. Eu não tinha que estar discutindo com você, nem com ninguém pra... Era só fazer o meu, entendeu? Realmente não existe você ficar debatendo, você brigar por causa disso, a não ser que você estiver junto e ele tá certo e a pessoa tá errada, entendeu? E você vai estar vendo que a pessoa quer bater nele alguma coisa. Mas você não entrar numa discussão por um assunto que não vai lhe caber, que você também pode ir embora agora, eu posso ir embora, entendeu? E o outro vem daqui a pouco, cobre, acha a galinha morta, depois da cobra morta todo mundo quer pegar. Aí, entendeu? Então não existe realmente isso não. É, e depois a gente tá na fita mesmo, falando, oh meu Deus do céu, quanto desgraça eu tô aqui na casa.
Eu tô com uma situação em casa que é foda, tá ligado, velho?
Outro problema, entendeu? Você tá...
3 bocas, a hora metendo 3 bocas, eu sozinho, não
Pois
recebo
é.
ajuda nem de pai, nem de mãe, nem de tio, nem de ninguém, só eu e Deus, velho.
Ó, outra coisa também,
preciso
eu também
trabalhar,
tô
tá
passando
ligado?
com o meu psicológico machucado, entendeu? Eu tô passando com o meu psicológico machucado, porque tu vê o tanto de coisa que eu perdi. É outra coisa, eu que não gosto de estar comentando, entendeu? Pra não falar que eu tô alegando e apurando nada, ficar lembrando disso. E tu vê o tanto de coisa que eu perdi durante um mês, aí, 2 meses atrás, aí, ó. Eu botei meu dinheiro perdido, 13 mil reais, 13 mil reais. Eu perdi uma casa, a mulher lá abre.
Tá com um olhar mais assim, mas não tá com uma tristeza, uma olhar, alguma
Entendeu?
coisa assim, tá ligado?
Eu perdi uma casa lá em abre.
Right, guys, rain stopped. Kapal can't make its mind up today what the weather's going to do. Let me clean this camera a little bit. And there we go. Let me sit you down over here where you can watch these boys work. So guys, if you're just tuning in, this isn't a this isn't a dog walking channel. We're building a house, we're building an Airbnb, and it could be yours. You can win it when it's finished, when it's ready, and a beautiful house it's going to be too. It could be yours in a beautiful national park, which I can't even show you today because it's so miserable and cloudy. But we have beautiful panoramic mountain views there, guys, including a view of one of the tallest waterfalls in Brazil. Just unfortunately, weather's been a bit miserable this week. I can't see anything, but the boys are working. Finishing off the walls, getting the bathroom done. If you want to win the Airbnb, guys, if you want to win this house, you want to know how you can win it, just go to our website. All the details are on there. Weather has not made its mind up what it's going to do yet. The sun's poking through now, it's getting hot. It's raining, it's getting... Oh, we should definitely get a rainbow. For sure. If the sun comes through, we have to get a rainbow today. We have to. Yeah, we get fantastic, perfect rainbows here in Kapal. And they always seem to form just right over the valley there, like perfect ones. Which we can't see today because it's just clouds. Let's see what happens a little later on. If the sun sneaks through, we might just get a rainbow today. Anyway. It's Friday, guys. We've been working hard all week. Everyone's a little bit exhausted. The boys are working at snail's pace today. So am I. My brain's moving at snail's pace. But we're active. We're live every day, Monday to Friday, 7 AM EST. So you can watch us, you can tune in and see how we're cracking on, see how we're progressing with the project. And it's going to be faster than you think, guys. Walls are flying up. As soon as we start to look more like a real house, which we already are. We already are, and the price has reflected that. So you can only expect that trend to continue. When the windows start going in and the floor, and we've got a roof, people are going to be like, then when it's furnished, we probably already would have given it away by then. Well, let's see. This is the only project of its kind. We are the only meme coin project with a notarized public declaration under Brazilian law that have actually doxed themselves, that are actually giving away real houses, real prizes. No bullshit. We are the only ones out there. So it's a no-brainer, guys. It is literally a no fucking brainer. And we ain't going anywhere. It takes time to build a house. So you can count on us to keep this live stream going. And it's just a matter of time. And don't forget, you can win yourself a house. Go to our website, find out all the information. So I slept in the tent last night. I'm down there, my second night in the tent. And it was a lot better than my first night, which was very windy. The wind was not so bad last night. I actually got some sleep. I actually had a good sleep, actually. I think I just woke up once in the night. I had a better sleep than what I was getting in the hotel, to be honest. What date are we on, actually? I do have to leave that hotel in a couple of days. It's all good. We've set up the dog kennel for my boys. Dog kennel stroke streaming station. It's turned into a streaming station as well. The laptop's in there, keeping the stream going, the internet router. How's my battery doing? 33%. 33. Beautiful number. So.
Ô, minha alta. E aí, minha autarquia? Bom dia. Ô, Sandro, deixa eu lhe incomodar aqui um favorzinho aqui, meu querido. Eu tô precisando. Eu tô precisando aqui mesmo aqui no coisa, só pra mim. É porque o menino foi iniciar com o meu carro. E eu tô sem um reboque aqui. Eu tô precisando de 4 peças de andame emprestado. Até de tarde eu coloco lá de novo. Você me empresta? Eu não fui lá não, que eu tô aqui perto aqui na obra de Tinha aqui. Se tiver pro lado de fora eu pego, se não tiver tá de boa. Deixa, viu? Mas tá tranquilo, eu vou dar uma... Beleza, eu vou dar uma olhadinha lá, viu? Valeu, Sandro. Eu não esqueci desse negócio lá, porque eu nunca fui, viu? Beleza, eu sei disso. Valeu. Obrigado, Sandro. Valeu. Eu vou ver se eu pego 4 peças de andame ali pra ele trabalhar ali. Aqui no... Tá vendo? Diz que ter amizade é melhor do que dinheiro, tá vendo? É. Cara aí, boa empresta. Aí se você querer aí, tem hora, viu, Ricardo? Esse que fica querendo alugar. Mas eu tenho também. Eu tenho 14 peças dessa aí. Só que o menino saiu com o carro, não tem como ir lá buscar.
Entendi.
Mas ali tá mais perto ali. Deixa eu ver se tem ali pra gente pegar. Pra você botar ali.
Yeah, only 2 guys working today. We've usually got at least 3 people working. I don't know where the helper is. Got Ricardo the carpenter. And we got Sue Edison the bricklayer. And Sue Edison usually has a helper that works for him, but I don't know where he is today. He's just going to find some equipment that he needs, borrow some tools from the project next door. There's another project over there, a house getting built behind me. It's not going to be anywhere near as nice as my house though. It's got tiny little windows, guys, come on. Oh my god, my dog's escaped. Georgie! No, no. Stay there. Georgie.
Oi! Bora!
House. Get in the house, Nicholas. Hey, house. Right, there's not much happening on the building site today. Like I said, it's Friday, everyone's a bit tired. We're just kicking in, it's early. They work very hard. They work very hard all week. We all do. Let's get back in the dog kennel and plug the phone back into the charger. As I mentioned earlier, I woke up with some technical issues. The electricity cable I was using to charge my phone burnt out during the night because it got wet in the rain, so I woke up with 0% phone battery. There we go. Georgie, move, please. He's been a pain. Hi. Let's get some protein down us. I know this is just garbage, junk, but it's fast and easy, accessible protein when you need it. 15 G's of protein, gotta get those gains. I've been neglecting the gym as well. I'm exhausted. Nicholas, I'm not playing with sticks right now, bro. Please, my dogs are pests. Psst. Slap bum. Alright, kids. I didn't want 2 dogs. I just wanted one. I have my Belgian Malinois. We were very happy together, and we found a little pit bull lost in the forest, and I ended up rescuing him. Didn't have a choice. I couldn't live with myself if I left him to die. He's a lovely little doggy, but it's hard work having 2 dogs, guys. A Belgian Malinois is enough work for anybody. Luckily, the pit bull, he's a big lazy fatsy. Like, he just loves to sleep all day, so it doesn't take much to keep him happy. I take him on a tiny little walk, like literally a 5-minute walk, just basically wait till he does a poo, and then that's it. He's asleep all day. He's perfectly happy, so he doesn't really give me a lot of work. It could be worse, you know. The only issue with him is he doesn't come when you call him, which is why I can't let him off the lead. Doesn't come when you call him, and he'll just randomly just walk off into the bushes, like into the fucking forest, and you'll be calling him and he won't come back, and he'll get himself lost, which is how I fucking found him. So, still not learnt his lesson. He's a funny dog. Shit, I forgot to actually plug the phone in. I'm supposed to be sat here charging my battery. And there we go, we're plugged in, and the laptop's charging too. Yeah, we're having some... Nicholas, leave me alone, I'm not throwing any more sticks. Malinois, they don't stop. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, guys, I'm sat in the shed right now in the dog kennel stroke streaming station, and I need to charge my phone up because I woke up with no battery. We had a bit of a fire in the night. The cable almost caught fire. Woke up with no phone battery, but the boys are cracking on. Boys are cracking on building a house that you can win, a real house. It's going to take some time to build it. We can't just do these things overnight, unfortunately, but we're getting there. Give us a few weeks. It takes a few weeks to build a house, guys. I'm lock into my team. Everyone's really tired. It's Friday. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, guys, we're live on X, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Pump Fun right now. We're going to be adding more platforms as we go along. We're working on TikTok, so we can be live streaming on TikTok as well, get as much attention on this project as possible. The team are working hard, outreaching every day, spamming influencers, DMing people, writing emails, leaving comments on YouTube channels, doing everything we can. Try to get me on a podcast. That's one of our priorities right now, because this is an interesting project. It's the first of its kind. We're notarized. We made a public declaration under Brazilian law. We're fully doxed. We're building a house. We're building 4 houses, and we're giving 4 houses away. So it's good content for some of these YouTubers, you know. So maybe we can have some success and get me on a little podcast or two. Get the ball rolling. The boys are working on it anyway. We're all working hard. Just eating garbage today. Protein shakes and fucking cereal bars and cigarettes. No, Nickers, I'm not playing with that stick. Look. Never ends. Never ends. Yeah, so if you're looking at a Nicholas thinking, oh, that's a nice dog, I might get one of those. I might get one of those Belgian Malinois, looks like a good dog. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you. I want you to throw sticks for him 24 hours. All day. All day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night and beyond if you allow him. Obsessed. Literally an addict. You've got issues, you mate. You need a fucking doggy psychologist. You need to eat some shrooms like you, bro. Sort your life out. How's your kennel? Do you like the new kennel that Dad built for you? It's good, right? Awesome. Better than living in a hotel. So guys, I'm just charging my phone, so we'll cut no battery, so bear with me. Just a few complications this morning with the stream. But we'll get back in there later and watch the build. Really have to let this phone charge. It's charging extremely slow as well. We're on 34%, no good. How's Solana doing today? I've not looked. I've not looked at the markets. $188.88. I see that number so much this week. I'm into numerology, so all these things mean something to me, especially when I keep seeing it consistently. Like every time I go and look at a price of something, every time I open my Pump Fun app, 88888888 all week. Number of money, in case anybody didn't know. So good signs, good things are coming. Just dog. I'm just going to take it off him because he's an addict. Sometimes he gives me the stick just like to say like, please take it away from me. I can't help myself. You sure? I'm going to take it away from you. There you go. You can relax now. You can relax. There's no stick. You can relax. You can go to sleep. Yeah, he's an addict. Sometimes he just wants you to take it away from him. Please, just take this stick off me. I can't help myself. I'm addicted. You need rehab, don't you, mate?
Tá mais caro que a minha diária. Eu falei, pô, mande ele comprar um e invista. Entendeu? Ele acha que a pessoa vai pagar R$4.700 se alugasse todos os dias e falasse assim.
So, guys,
Eu alugava até por R$50.
apologise, the stream's a little bit slow today. Technical issues. Let's take you on a little walk. You're probably getting bored. Get some more Brazilian coffee. Right, at least I'm starting to wake up. Right, move, Nicholas. Right, guys, wake my ass up. If you're just tuning in, we're building an Airbnb. We're building a house, a real house, which could be yours, because we're giving it away. When we hit 10 million market cap, we give away the first house. When we hit 20 million market cap, we're going to be giving away the second house, which you're going to build on this land here behind me. My land goes all the way back there. We'll be building 4 houses, so there's 4 giveaways, and you've got a chance to win every single one of them. Every 25,000 tokens you hold in your wallet when we hit 10 million gets you a chance to win the first house. If you don't win it, hold on to your tokens, because you might win the second, third or fourth house, and each house is going to get bigger and better, so the 4th house is the one that you're really going to want to win. I'm going to build somebody their dream home out here in the Chapada Diamantina. A beautiful, beautiful national park in the north of Brazil, in the state of Bahia. And this area's got a really rich diamond history. You can't see it right now because it's so cloudy, but we do have beautiful 360-degree panoramic mountain views, including the tallest waterfall in Brazil, which is just up there where those grey clouds are. Anyway, it took us best part of 3 weeks to get the foundation done. Now the walls are flying up at God's speed. House is going to be done in no time at all. It's quite a big project. It's 50 square meters, and it's going to be open plan, and all of this side here behind me is going to be floor to ceiling windows 5 meters high. We're going to build the window frames ourselves out of a Brazilian hardwood. If anybody's wondering what type of wood I'm going to use, it's called guajara. I just murdered that in Portuguese. It's called the guajara. Guajara. If anybody knows what the name of that wood is in English, please tell me. I'm going to have to ask ChatGPT, because I should know anyway. I'm sure it's got an English name, but it's a nice Brazilian hardwood. It's not some cheap ass nasty shit by any means. It's not eucalyptus like everybody was telling me to use. Usually eucalyptus, it's cheap, and I was like, yeah, that's why I'm not using it. No cheap shit going in my house. So yeah, the wood will be here. The wood will be getting delivered in the next 10 days or so, hopefully. They told me 15 days. I got it ordered last week, so let's see how long it takes for the wood to arrive. But I've got 15 pillars, 5 meters long, big chunks of wood, 15 by 15 centimeters squares. So it's not round wood, it's squared blocks, right? Big, thick, chunky blocks. So that's going to look really nice. And we're going to build the window frames ourselves out of the same wood as well. On this side where you can see Sue Ellison is stood now, basically, just up there, we're going to build like a wooden deck where the bedroom's going to be. It's going to be 4 meters across. And we're going to have a wooden staircase leading up to it. It's going to look fantastic with the tall windows, and then you can see the staircase, and it's going to look absolutely amazing. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it turns out. So right now they're doing the concrete columns there. You can see those metal rods going up. They're 3 meters tall. We're just working on the concrete columns to support the walls, so we can build the walls higher. And the bathroom, obviously, since I'm camping out now, I'm going to need a bathroom ASAP. This is the hole for the septic tank. Big hole it is as well. We actually found a quartz vein down there, and I'm eager to find out if it's got any gold in it, but I keep forgetting my gold pan. We found this interesting quartz vein. If anybody knows about any rock hounds out there, some nice colours in this. Could be gold indicators. Got some red and some orange in there, which is iron staining. And they say gold rides an iron horse, according to the old timers. And it's quite heavy for a little piece. So we could have traces of gold on the location. You never know. You never know. Yeah, it's got some rust in there as well. Some orange rusty colour. That's from iron. So I need to remember. I'm going to get my gold pan at lunchtime. I'm not going to forget it today. I'm going to crush those rocks, and I'm going to find out if I've got gold on my land. That would be fantastic. Not that you're allowed to mine it, at least not legally. The Brazilian law states that if you find anything valuable underneath your property, gold or diamonds or whatever, any natural resources, it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you, even though it's under your land. You're not allowed to mine it. So I just want to know. I'm just curious. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I found a really rich gold vein and it was like loaded, then yeah, we're shutting down the project. Sure, it's the end of the project, guys. Sorry, I found gold. I'll just build a house over it, so it looks like a house, but inside it's a gold mine, and I'll tunnel my way down to China. Yeah, but not very likely. Very hard to find a rich gold vein. If anything, it will have like traces of like flour gold, just gold dust. It's what you find in most cases, and it's not really worth mining at all. All the good stuff is gone. The old timers took it. They found it. All the big rich veins around there, all the diamonds, most of the easy. They literally, when they turned up here, they literally just found diamonds just sitting on top of the riverbeds. You know, just tons and tons of diamonds everywhere. The place was loaded, and yeah, one day they found even more diamonds in Africa, and everyone left. They abandoned this entire region. Became a bit of a ghost town. Then in the 1980s, legal miners came and they started wrecking the place with all their equipment. Dredges and pumps, and messed up all the rivers. All the riverbeds are destroyed. All the ecosystems, made a real mess. You can still see all the damage that they did today. More so on the other side of the mountain over there, where the majority of the diamonds were found, in a town called Lençóis. But they wrecked this entire area, guys. And in 1985, the government decided to do something about the situation, and that's when Chapada Diamantina became a national park, back in 1985. So mining's been illegal ever since. No more diamond mining goes on here. And they never did find any mines. They never found any actual mines, any diamond pipes. All of the diamonds that were found here were alluvial, which means they travelled from their birthplace. They travelled in water, and over millions of years, and you know, somehow found their way into these mountains. It's very interesting geology around here, because it basically means that before these mountains were formed millions of years ago, when it was basically just flat, before the geological activity that causes mountains to shoot up from the ground happened, this entire region was basically once like a riverbed, like an ancient riverbed. And that's why all these alluvial diamonds are up in the mountains, even though there's no water up there now, obviously. But over millions of years, before the mountain was even formed, it was basically an ancient river loaded with fucking diamonds. So yeah, it's very interesting geology. It's a little bit of a mystery how all of these diamonds got here, because like I said, they didn't find the mine, they didn't find the source. And you know that they're alluvial diamonds because all of the material that you find them in will be like rounded, smooth rocks. You know, like you see in the rivers. River rocks are round and smooth, right? Because they've been in the water for thousands and thousands of years. Well, that's the sort of material you'll find here just up in the fucking mountain, and you'll be like, whoa, wait a minute. What's this material doing here? There's no fucking river here, right? So very interesting, and that's how people started to find the diamonds around here. Obviously it caught their attention. Why have we got rounded river rocks all the way up here on top of a mountain? Now I'm sure the old timers didn't figure out exactly how that happened, but now we know. And it's a very, very interesting area geologically. Lots to see here. There's lots of material here called conglomerates, which I'll show you when in fact I think I've already shown you in some of the videos of the waterfalls we went to, but I didn't mention it. There's a material called conglomerate, which is basically, it looks like someone's taken all the rocks on a riverbed and cemented them together in a big block, which is basically what it is. Like I said, when the mountains were forming millions of years ago, all this pressure and volcanic activity and heat basically cemented all of this material from the river together, and now it just looks so strange. It's like a concrete block with rounded river rocks all just stuck together, and there's loads of it, and it's actually a very hard material to find. It's very rare to find conglomerates, but here there's tons and tons and tons of it. And that's probably where the diamonds are coming from. But yeah, very interesting area, very interesting location. Only two fellas working today. They're working pretty slow, to be honest. I don't think they're going to get paid. No, I'm going to pay them, but they're working a bit slow today, to be fair. It's Friday. Can't fucking blame them. Everybody's tired. We're all humans, aren't we? Having some issues with the YouTube stream. Obviously the boys like to listen to some music while they work, but we're getting like copyrights and stuff, so we're not visible in every country. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I can't exactly tell the boys they can't listen to music while they work, you know. So yeah, any ideas, anyone? What the fuck can I do? Is there any decent copyright free music? It's all garbage. Right. Let's see if I can put the camera down somewhere. How much that's really on? Can't see anything. If you're just joining in, guys, who's tuning into the stream. We're live on YouTube, we're live on X, so welcome. And we're building an Airbnb, we're building a house, a real house, which could be yours. You can win this house when we finish building it in a raffle, cheap raffle, on Solana blockchain, the first of its kind, where you can win yourself real bricks and mortar. And it's going to be fully furnished. Going to be a fully furnished Airbnb ready for you to just rent out and make your passive income of at least $10,000 to $15,000 a year. Lots of tourism around here and very few rentals. Not a lot available on Airbnb. Whatever you can find, it's not high quality or it's extremely expensive. So that's why we're building Airbnbs here. And we're giving them away. We've got 4 to build, guys. Well, land goes right back there. Got 500 square meters here. It's basically a small football pitch. A very small football pitch, but it's a nice big chunk of land to build at least 4 Airbnbs. I could fit much more Airbnbs on here if I wanted to be greedy and pack them all together. But I'm just going to do 4, so that each one's got a garden and room to park your car and put a swimming pool in if that's what you want to do. You'll have enough space. Yeah. No, eu tenho aqui.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the bricklayer. This is the main bricklayer guy in the area. Everybody knows him. Everyone says that he's a good worker. He's a professional.
Aquela parte de cima ali acende a luz, né? Acende a luz ali em cima.
É.
Pra noite, né?
É, eu não uso.
Mas acende?
É, acho que sim.
Isso aí é pra de noite, pra filmar à noite. Deve ter queimado, né?
É, eu não uso.
Hoje o vento tá mais pouco hoje. O vento hoje tá mais...
É, melhorou. Ontem foi melhor, dormi bem.
Período desgramado.
Here we are with the cement, mixing some cement to lay down the breeze blocks. Flying, guys, the walls are flying up. Not so much today. I was working slow today, but they've done a good job all week. No, makes sense that they're tired. It's going to be the best house in the entire region. Because between me and you guys, they don't know how to build houses. Not nice ones anyway. Hey. But this one's going to be nice. It's going to be the best house in Cabal. So if you win it, like I said, it's a good passive income. And the value of the property is only going to increase as the town starts to develop, because it's brand new here, guys. We've literally got nothing. No phone signal, no bank, no cash machine, no bus station, no gas station. So there's a lot of improvements to come, and they will be forced to make them because there's a lot of tourists arriving. Main priorities, I hope they get a gas station ASAP, because that's going to bring the prices down of everything in the area. Everything's extremely expensive right now because we're so isolated. So building materials, food, everything, petrol, because there is no gas station. So what the locals do, they travel to the nearest gas station, which is around 50 kilometers away, I believe, and they buy a bunch of petrol and they put it in Coca-Cola bottles, or plastic bottles, and they sell it for double. They do a 2x on that shit. They do 100% markup. So that makes everything else very expensive as well, because transport is expensive to travel. So hopefully they'll get a gas station and that'll bring prices down of things in the area. Hopefully a cash machine at some stage so people can get access to money. And phone signal. I quite like some phone signal, although I'm told that they did put a phone tower up and the locals destroyed it. Because they don't want it. They don't want these big businesses coming in here. Which I sort of understand, but it's a little bit extreme to destroy the phone tower. You know? Because I'm sure plenty of people do want it, right? And need it and would improve their lives dramatically. So to destroy it is a little bit fucking woke, in my opinion. But I sort of get what they... I sort of get it. I sort of get it as well. I don't fully trust all these things, phone towers and stuff. Could be making us sick, I don't know. But I think destroying a phone tower is just going a little bit too far. It's a little bit woke, that, for me, guys. But hats off to them. So yeah, I hope that we get all these things in the future, which I'm sure we will. And the value of the property that you can win is going to go up. Probably 300% over the next 5 years or so. As I mentioned, we're close to the tallest waterfall in Brazil. Fantastic location. We're less than 5 minutes walk away from the town centre, where it's all happening, where the locals randomly put on music concerts at weekend, and there's events and there's a market, and people dance and play music, African drums, sell food, local cuisine. Lots of vegans around here. Like I said, it's a little bit woke. It's a little bit woke, but they're all friendly. They mind their own business. Just don't talk about politics. Take it from me. But yeah, there's lots of interesting people around here. Lots of vegans, lots of vegan restaurants, and the vegan food's really good, actually. I mean, I'm a fucking meat eater, but it's actually it's really good. You can get vegan burgers and stuff, and they're awesome. They're awesome. It's kind of a hippie vibe, you know. There's a lot of like white guys with dreadlocks, like white rastas. A lot of those type of guys, and they sell like little jewelry and art and crystals and stuff in the street. In the market stalls, you can find a lot of people selling incense, natural soaps, natural products. It's also a coffee producing region, so the Chapada Diamantina coffee is supposed to be quite good. We're actually stood on an old coffee farm right now. This entire area here used to be a coffee farm. It all belongs to one man, who's the mayor of the town, the mayor of Capão. He's an old man, he's 80 years old. He's selling it all off now because they just built the new road and the prices went up 300% over the last few years. So he thinks he's selling the top, but I came in and top blasted. We're going up. Capão's going to the moon. Let's see how the bathroom's coming along. We're flying, guys. We're gonna have a bathroom soon. Yeah, so we're doing brick walls up until 2.5 meters, and that's where the wooden deck's going to be for the bedroom. And then above that is all going to be glass windows on each side for the bedroom, right? The bedroom's going to have glass stair, and glass stair. But downstairs, brick. Why? Because someone's bought this property next door and they're probably going to build a house right there. So although we've got lovely mountain views on this side, I'd love to have a big glass windows here. But with the possibility that someone's going to build a house right there, and I'll end up with a view of somebody's wall, the back of somebody's house, I thought, let me just do bricks downstairs and windows upstairs. Because I'm on top of the hill, so I am a lot higher than they are. So, huh? No. No 10. Yeah, he's just saying it's not going to have windows here, right? I'm like, no. I'd love to, but like I said, we're probably going to be looking at the back of somebody's house in the future. And here, on this side, on the other side of this wall is going to be a road. This house is actually going to be on the corner. because more land down there has been sold to people and they need access, so they're actually building a road that's going to run through. They're building a road that's going to run through there, right? So people who have got access to this land, but somebody's bought this land right next door and they're probably going to build a house right there, which is why I'm not going for windows downstairs. But upstairs we're going to have beautiful views from the bedroom, from the wooden platform, the wooden deck that's just going to be on one half of the property. So it's all open plan, but with a wooden deck upstairs on one half. Beautifully designed by Off-Quick Gringo, the architect. But this side behind me, this is where we're going to have the floor to ceiling 5 meter tall wooden window frames with glass windows. Yeah, open plan. Kitchen's going in the corner there behind me, next to the bathroom. I can't see anything on my phone right now, by the way, so yeah. Kitchen's going to be there in the corner. Yeah. My land goes back like another 2.5 meters, but right there I was going to build a space for like dogs, you know, like a little yard, basically a little backyard, so if you've got any animals you can keep them in there. Also going to have a roof garden, huge 50 square meter roof garden. The entire roof is going to be flat garden that we can enjoy the scenes, or enjoying the scenery, panoramic mountain views, which we can't see today again. I'm streaming every day, like we've got panoramic mountain views and it's just grey and miserable for the last 3 days. We're giving away a house and it's like, where's the house, bro? Well, the walls are going up now. Up until when the walls went up, people really started to pay attention once they saw the walls going up. We saw a little price spike, right? We saw some price action. And I knew we would. But when it was just a foundation, not many people were interested. Only the really smart money that saw the vision and were like, wait a minute, this guy's streaming every day. This guy was streaming for a week at 6k market cap with 4 people viewing him on Pump Fun, 4 viewers. all fudders. Yeah, and I didn't give up. So in the end, people paid attention, and here we are. The only way is up for us. We are the best projects on Solana, and that's not just even being biased. That's not even being biased at all. That's just facts. That's just facts. And if it's not, then you name a better project than this. I'd love to fucking know. I'll buy it. You're not going to find it, guys. You're not going to find it. Doxed, fully doxed with public declaration. Giving a house away. Get this fuck out of here. 4 houses we're going to give away. It's cleaning up a little bit over that side, the skies. We need to clear this place, so look at all our trash. Coke cans and everything. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, but I want to clean it up. It's disgusting. Polluting the entire area. Yeah, so in the next 10 days we get the wood delivered. 5 meter long, big thick wooden beams that are gonna be the structure of the property.
Pega essa maquita pra mim, por favor, velho.
Pega o quê?
Maquita.
Maquita tá onde?
Ali, ó. No chão aqui.
Ah, sim. These the tools.
Cuidado aí, pai.
be extremely nervous stood on that piece of wood the way he is. I'm going to have to go and plug the phone back in, guys. Which means we're going to have to sit in the dog kennel for a bit with the beasts. I apologise, it's not usually like this. I'm usually fully prepared with my batteries fully charged. But we had technical issues in the night. It was raining and the cable got wet and burnt out during the night. So woke up with 0% phone battery. And only 10 minutes until the stream started. So yeah, a few technical issues today. Look, the pit bull is trying to escape. I swear to you, he'll find his way out in the end. He will. I had to build a proper kennel just for him with a concrete floor, just to hold the little beast. Right, let's get the phone plugged back in for a few minutes, guys. Apologise about the stream today. 26%, you see, it dies quickly. Oh, you're going to give me another stick? Yeah, another stick for your dad. This is a small one, isn't it? It's not much. There you go. Never ends. Thank you, Nicholas. So, how's my team? Where's my boys? Guys, I apologise for the stream today. We're fucking... The battery, the phone... I woke up with 0% battery. The cable literally caught fire. Here we go. So guys, if you're just tuning in, we're building our house. How many views are we racking up on X here? I need to know who I'm speaking to. Let's take a look. How many of us are there? My X says 34, but you never know. You never know with these things. So if you're just tuning in, we're building a house, guys. We're building an Airbnb in a national park. A real one. And you can win it. You can win yourself a house. We've got 4 houses to give away. So you've got 4 opportunities to win just with 1 raffle ticket. You can win a house at 10 million market cap, 20 million market cap, 30 million market cap, and 40 million market cap. Somebody is going to win their dream home. You're going to be the king of the entire valley. So grab a bag, sit back and relax. And my dog is just giving me these sticks constantly here. Thank you, boy. Can you see him? Yeah, his nose. There you go. So this is what you get if you get a Belgian Malinois. You get a little mini David Goggins in your house, and you have to go on 5-mile runs and just play all day. It's always playtime. So we are live Monday to Friday, every day. Obviously Saturday and Sunday the boys aren't working. It's a building site, people need a day off. I need a day off too, I'm exhausted. Thank God it's Friday. For real, I never said those words and meant it so much. But yeah, I really need a rest this weekend. But we are here Monday to Friday, 7 AM EST. On multiple platforms, Pump Fun, YouTube and X. X probably the best place to catch us. It's just more free, it's less censored. You know, on YouTube we're getting like copyrights because the boys are listening to music, you know. So yeah, X is the best place to catch us. Also, make sure you join our X community. Don't just follow us on X. We've also got a little community that you can join, and we've got mods in there, which are basically the team behind the scenes, who came together totally organically. By the way, we don't know each other, and we're all working really hard. And you can ask any questions in the community, and the mods will deal with your comments. So make sure you follow us on X and join our X community. And for all information about the giveaway, don't forget, we're building a house and giving it away. You can win a real house for yourself. If you want to know how you can win, you need to go to our website. All the information's on there, including proof of our public declaration, the first of its kind in history, which we're really proud of. So we keep shouting it from the rooftops, because we are the first ones to do this on the Solana blockchain. We have a notarized public declaration under Brazilian law, which means I'm doxed, my words are doxed, all the details of how the giveaway will work is doxed, and yeah, so is the location. So you can sue me if I don't keep my word, my promise. So there you go. You actually got a legal guarantee on a meme coin. First time ever. Who knew? We thought we'd try it. They were a little bit like, what is this at the notary office, at the place, at the government office? They were a little bit confused, but you know, this is my public declaration that I want to make, and I paid them to do it, so we got it. We became the first meme coin in history with a notarized public declaration under Brazilian law. So tell your friends, you can win a house, and it's for real. It's not a scam, it's not a rug. It's for real. The dev's streaming every day, and we get to watch him build the entire house that we can actually win. 4 houses. Don't forget that. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, 4 houses. Don't forget, if you don't win the first house, you've still got opportunities to win the 2nd, 3rd and 4th house, and each one gets bigger and better, so we really want to win the 4th one. And depending on how this project goes, on how long it takes us to give this house away, and the success of the project, of the Airbnb project, the 2nd house is going to be going up a lot faster, because I can hire more staff, I can hire more builders, I can hire like 10 guys, and the house will fly up. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. I'll also be getting a proper architect for the 2nd build, for the 2nd house, so that we can have an image, we can have an artistic image, a design to look at and put on our website, so people can actually see what they're going to win. But this first project, you know, I'm kind of on a budget. I'm not like a rich man. I'm putting my own money into this. The original plan was to build a house for me to live in, and then build 3 more houses to rent out on Airbnb and generate myself a pretty decent passive income. In Brazil anyway, you know, 30k a year is awesome. So that was the original plan, but it's turned into a Pump Fun giveaway, thanks to my friend. Shout out to Saeed, who told me about the Pump Fun live stream meta, which I didn't know about. I knew about Pump Fun. I got wrecked in the trenches like everyone else, right? But I've been away for at least a year. It's been at least a year since I was trenching. I got absolutely wrecked. It was really emotional. So not for me, not for me. I'm a fucking gambler. I used to be a professional poker player, so I'm used to like managing risk. But meme coins is a completely different ball game to poker. Although there's a lot of similarities between poker and crypto trading, strategy wise. Meme coin is just pure gamble. Like, at least with poker, you know your mathematical percentage, the probability that in any given situation, you know how many times you can expect to win. You know, if you've got 66% chance of winning, then you know in the long run you're going to win 66% of the time, right? So even when you don't win, it's like, no need to get emotional. I made the right play, and it will come good in the future. This is the game. But in crypto, you don't have that. Hey! 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 Pack it in. Dogs fighting. Doesn't happen very often. I think it was my fault because I threw the stick in the middle of them. You always hurt him. The pit bull always hurts the Malinois. He's fucking vicious when he fights. They're best friends. They even clean each other's ears, but when they do fight... Oh, he's nearly took your face off as well. A little bit scratched up. Yeah. When they do fight, it's a bloodbath. The Belgian Malinois always hurts his paws because the little pit bull, he'll grab onto his paw, grab onto his foot, and he won't let go. Yeah, I have to get on top of it really quickly or they'll kill each other. But it doesn't happen very often. It's literally like once every few months that will happen. And it was kind of my fault because I threw the stick. Nicholas put the stick on my lap and I just threw it without looking, and it seems I threw it in the middle of both of them and they fought over it. Are you guys gonna fight again? Is that it? Huh? You finished? Hmm? Yeah, the Malinois fights too. They're little warriors. Right, can I put Georgie down? Are you guys gonna fight again? You's gone. Huh? You gonna make friends? Come on. No fighting. Be nice. Sit down. Sorry about that, guys. Dogs almost killed each other. Hey. No fighting now. That's it. Looks like they're making up. Nicholas is licking his ears now. Look. That's it. Be friends. It looks like they've made up already. Ah. You're alright, Nicholas. I kicked you, didn't I? I had to kick him because he wasn't gonna let go. Right, you alright? Is that it? Hmm? New friends again? Thank you. I apologise about that, guys. A little bit of a dog fight. A fucking pit bull and a Belgian Malinois. Look. You okay? You've cheered up now, is that it? Best friends again. Let's see. Took a little bit of damage. Took a little bit of damage, didn't you? You almost bit your face off, didn't you? And the other, my Belgian Malinois also took a little bit of damage to his paw. Nothing serious. I like kids, aren't they? Sometimes they fight. Gotta break it up. Whew, that was kind of exhausting. Right, how's my battery doing? It's charging so slow, like 32%. So guys, if you're just tuning in, we're building a house, and I woke up with no phone battery because we had a technical issue in the middle of the night. It was raining and the plug socket got wet and almost started a fire, so I woke up with 0% battery. So I'm having to sit here in the dog kennel stroke streaming station with my two dogs, my two lovely boys who just had a fight. So that's Nicholas, stop giving me these sticks. I don't want them. Every time you give me a stick now, I'm going to put it outside, okay? So you're going to lose it. Choice is yours. Yeah, so this is an Airbnb build stream. We're currently sat in the dog kennel, charging our equipment because of technical issues in the middle of the night. Also, It's fucking Friday and everyone's exhausted. We need a break. But the house is flying up. Let me show you if you're just joining. The house is just over there. This is the build. It's for real. It's a real house. It's a real giveaway. Could be yours. $10,000 to $15,000 a year passive income. Beautiful location in the Chapada Diamantina National Park in the north of Brazil. Very popular with hikers and backpackers. If you like nature, then this is the place for you. If you like waterfalls, this is the place for you. We've got lots of waterfalls. And if you like just genuinely being yourself without having to worry about status and what you're wearing, you know, anything, you can just really be yourself in Capao and nobody is going to bat an eyelid. You could walk around in robes dressed like fucking Jesus in sandals, which there is an American guy who does, in fact, his name's Axe and he's a good friend of mine, and he walks around just like that, in a robe like the spiritual Jesus, and nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody will point at you and say, look at that guy and fucking look what he's wearing type thing. You can really just be yourself around here. That was the first thing that I noticed. Look, they're friends again now. My dog's just had a fight and now look. My Melonwire is cleaning his ears. They're best friends again. Isn't that awesome? They don't usually fight. I need to get them some water, actually. I think they're out of water. You guys want some water? Hey. Come here, mate. Let's see your paw. Let me see. You're alright, aren't you? No fighting. Yeah, so guys, it's a real giveaway. We're building a house. We're live streaming the entire construction on multiple platforms. We're on YouTube, Pump Fun and X right now, and soon to be on more platforms. We will be adding more and more. Always making little improvements. But today, we're stuck in a dog kennel charging our equipment in the streaming station. So, I'm actually in the Pump Fun chat right now. If anyone's on Pump Fun, and I can see we've got around 10 viewers on Pump. Pump's not a very popular platform. You don't rack up a lot of views on there. But if you've got any questions, guys, you can hit me up in the chat on Pump Fun at the moment. I'm actually looking at the screen. I don't know if our X stream has a chat. If it does, I can't see it. But I think my mods will be in there, if there is one. So any questions, hit us up. And go to our website as well for all the information on the giveaways. Don't forget, we're giving houses away at 10 million, 20 million, 30 million and 40 million market cap. And the fourth house at 40M market cap is going to be something extremely special. Millionaire style, jacuzzi, garden, swimming pool, all that stuff. And we'll get proper architects in. Not off-grid gringo architects, we'll get proper architects in. A real project. Not that this one isn't a real project, of course. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. Look, the walls are flying up. Where are the boys? Where are my workers? They're really being lazy today. Really being lazy today. I might have to deduct some wages. No, I can't complain. The boys work really hard all week. I need a haircut. I cut my head. I messed up my head banging it on the fucking dog kennel. So I've been avoiding shaving my head. But I'm starting to look a little bit fucking homeless, aren't I? So yeah, I have to deal with that. Can't wait for weekend. Really just going to sleep all day tomorrow. Catch up on some good sleep. I've been in a tent for the last 2 days. I had a good night's sleep yesterday, but the first night was awful because it was extremely windy. I thought the tent was going to blow away. What should I do? Some more protein, some more gains. I know this stuff's awful, but it's 15 grams of protein for like $1, you know. This makes sense. I do need to start eating better though. The sooner we have a bathroom and a kitchen, the better. Make those gains. So, I'm going to tell you guys a story. This is a new one. I've not told this story yet. The story of how I discovered COVID back in 2020. So, I was going through like a rough patch in my life. I'd split up with my ex and I wasn't handling it very well, right? I was drinking, was using a lot of other stuff. We're on YouTube, so I'm going to be careful what I say. But I'd never tried any psychedelics of any kind in my life. I didn't know anything about them, but I was extremely depressed. I was going through a lot of mental issues, right? It was a bad, dark time. Let's just leave it there. And one day I was just going through YouTube and I saw a video talking about mushrooms and how they can help with depression and stuff like that. So I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I literally hate my life. Let me try a high dose of mushrooms and see if it fixes this fucking bullshit situation that I'm in. This hole that I can't climb out of. So, got the 5 grams of mushrooms, ordered them online. I found a place online in Brazil, ordered them. They arrived. I went to the beach. I did a little preparation. I was an atheist at the time. I was a full-blown atheist. Right? My entire family are atheists. So I never believed in God in any way. Now, I said a little prayer before I ate the mushrooms. I thought, fuck it, let me try. And it was a dark time in my life, right? I thought, let me just try pray. So I did a little prayer, ate the mushrooms, and I had this wild trip, guys. At first, it started out fantastic, right? Everything looked beautiful. I was on the beach. It was like being in a Disney movie. All the colours. I did the most awesome experience. I was crying with joy at how beautiful the world was. And then things sort of took a turn. I thought, wait a minute, I'm going to need to lie down. Right? The second that I lay down, that was it. The whole world started ending. I thought I was dying. I absolutely was 100% convinced I was going to die. I thought I was dead. I left my body. I had like this out-of-body experience. I was looking at my body, literally floating over it, and I could see it on the beach. And I was like, holy fuck, I'm dead. Guys, I went through this fucking tunnel of like light and shit, and I arrived in this place which I'm going to call it heaven, guys. It was made of light, and it was beautiful, and I felt all this unconditional love, and there was these big, like, angels above me, like, curing me and like loving me and healing me and shit, right? It was fucking wild. Eventually I came back into my body. That was it. Next day, depression was gone, life was changed. I was literally running on the beach. Just complete turnaround, a complete 180 degree, like, crazy improvements. Even my mother and all my friends were saying for months afterwards, like, those mushrooms really fixed you up, like, unbelievable difference. So shortly after the mushroom trip, after my awakening, my enlightenment, I decided I didn't want to play online poker anymore, and I was going to go and live in the forest. Off-grid. This is when I became the off-grid gringo. So I took my Belgian Malinois, Nicholas, and we went and lived in a forest in Sao Paulo, in the middle of some old abandoned banana fields. basically it was like an ocean of banana, miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of abandoned banana fields. And I went and lived in the middle of this forest. I had to cross a river. I built a little shack. I took a hammock with me, and we were sleeping out in the forest for like 3 months. I was eating fish. I took a bunch of dog food with me for Nicholas, and I took a bunch of rice, and I took a bunch of beans. But other than that, I was just catching fish and stuff. And I'd started to clear a little patch to grow my own food, right? Wanted to start planting food. I took some seeds with me and everything, right? I was going to start growing my own vegetables. So I was clearing a little patch, clearing away, working away. Something bit me. I don't know if it was a snake or a spider. I think it was a spider, but something bit me on my ankle. Now, at the time, it didn't really mean anything. I just sort of scratched it and thought, well, get back to work, carry on working, right? Got shit to do. I'm going to die. I'm going to starve to death if I don't get this food growing. So anyway, later that night, I went to bed. I was itching. My ankle was itching, but just like any sort of normal mosquito bite, really. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up, needed a piss. And I went to stand up. I went to get up out of my hammock, and as soon as my toe touched the floor, I just screamed in pain like a fucking baby. Like it was agony, guys. I couldn't get up. I couldn't even leave my hammock to take a piss. So I was stuck in my hammock for 3 days, literally just pissing on the floor. Like, couldn't do anything, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't get water, couldn't get food for my dog. It was that bad. Couldn't move. I'm in the middle of the forest. There's no phone signal. I'm like 10, 20 kilometers away. Like, at least, I think the closest house, the closest neighbor that I could get to was 6 kilometers away of pure jungle, and I had to cross a river, right? So I was in a bad situation. Now, each day I'm looking at my ankle, and it's going black. My ankles, I've got a big scar there, I'll show you guys later. My ankle's going black, and every day the black's getting bigger, right? It's necrosis. I'm gonna lose my fucking foot if I don't get out of this forest. So I tied my dog to the tree because I knew I'm gonna have to go to a hospital. They're not gonna let him in the ambulance. So I'm gonna tie him to the tree in the forest, right, and leave him here. Tied my partner. Well, he's a little warrior. He was smart as well. He's locked in. He knew exactly what was going on. So he knew it was a situation, and he was going to have to stay there, and I was going to come back. So he didn't even cry or bark when I left him there. He was amazing. He just chilled, tied to a tree. And there's bears in that forest. He got eaten by a bear. Luckily, he was okay. Anyway, I'm crawling out this forest on my hands and knees. I'm screaming like a little girl all the way. I'm like, ah! Literally every fucking step, right? I've not drank water in days. I've not eaten in days. I'm in a bad way, guys. While I'm crawling, it took me hours to crawl out of this forest. Hours, guys, with the snakes, all that shit. As I'm crawling, I remember I crawled past a fucking orange tree, guys, and there was oranges on the floor, and I was like, I got those oranges down me. That was like a big energy boost. First of anything I've had in 3 days. And I kept going. I got to the river, guys, and the river, it's pretty strong current. And the way the condition I'm in, how the fuck am I going to cross this river? It's just going to sweep me away. I'm going to fucking die. I can't swim. I can't walk. I can't do anything. Guys, on the other side of the river is the road. So I did lie there for a couple of hours, like screaming, just hoping that somebody would be walking past. It's like a road with just rocks, just pebbles, right? Just like a back road, right? Out in the countryside. Anyway, nobody came. Eventually, I had to figure out how to get across this river. So I got a big fucking stick. And guys, I fucking made it. I made it screaming like a little bitch, but I made it across the river. And then I got to the road. Now I'm crawling along this road. Now this was the worst part. The stones on the road are cutting up my elbows, cutting up my knees. It was fucking awful. And it was like 2 kilometers to the nearest house. Now I'm crawling along this road, and then this car. I see a car arriving. Right, because there's like waterfalls and stuff nearby that people would visit, so it's sort of like an area where people would turn up sometimes, but not very likely. Now this car's turned up. I'm like, thank God, I'm fucking saved. These people are going to help me. As the car starts to get closer, it was a big white Jeep, a 4x4. As it started to get closer, I noticed that everyone inside was wearing masks. You can see where this is going, right? I had no idea. I've been in the fucking forest, guys. COVID started. I've been in the middle of the woods with no phone signal, right? Just me and my dog, literally off-grid gringo. They're all wearing masks inside this car. I thought, what's going on here? And as they got closer, I'm screaming for help, help, help. As they got closer, they didn't even stop. The car didn't even stop. They didn't even like wind down the window and say like, are you okay? Do you need water? Nothing. They just drove straight past. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know why everyone in the car was wearing masks. I didn't know anything about COVID. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know why they didn't stop to help me. I was just in shock. I was crying. I was like, I cannot fucking believe, I don't deserve this. Do you know what I'm saying? What type of a heartless bastard just drives past somebody on the floor fucking screaming for their life. And I'd taken most of my clothes off as well. I was down to like shorts, and because everything was wet when I got across the river, so I had to take most of my shit off because I was fucking, now I'm getting like hypothermia and shit, right? So anyway, this car just drives past, doesn't stop, doesn't help me, leaves me to fucking die. I couldn't fucking believe what was happening. So I carry on crawling. It took me hours, guys. I'm on cutting, all my skin's cut up from the rocks. And I arrive at this house, which was the nearest house. And I'm crawling and I'm crawling and I'm crawling. And I can see the people. They saw me arriving from far away. And I'm looking at them and I'm shouting for help. And guys, they start to close the doors, lock their fucking windows. They're running inside. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Some sort of apocalypse or some shit, right? What the fuck happened? I've only been in the forest for a few months. I didn't know what was going on, guys. I got close to this house. I'm asking for help. I'm asking for help. They're being all weird with me. They don't want to come near me. I've got no idea what the fuck. I'm like tripping out. I'm like, are you guys going to help me? They're like terrified. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, they called an ambulance. Don't forget, I left my dog in the forest tied to a tree. Eventually, the ambulance turns up, takes me to the hospital. This is when I start finding out about COVID. Everyone in the hospital is wearing masks, right? Now, even in the hospital, a lot of the nurses were afraid to come near me because I'm a European. And apparently, I didn't know this, but they're thinking, oh, COVID, he must have COVID because it came from over there. It came from Europe, or it came from China, or whatever the fuck, right? The gringos bought it here. He must have it. Don't go near him. Don't touch him. You'll die. So that's what's going on in their mind, unbeknown to me. I've got no idea. Now, I'm watching the news, and I'm starting to lock in now. This COVID thing's going on the news. I'm in my hospital bed. I'm watching the news. And on the news is the hospital that I'm sat in, guys. The exact hospital that I'm sat in, except on the news it's like emergency, there's queues of people outside, there's coffins, dead bodies everywhere, there's no beds, people are just dying in the streets and stuff, right? But inside the hospital it's like crickets. Nurses have got nothing to do, they're making TikToks, right? Girls are Instagramming, the nurses are Instagramming, and I'm like, I'm fucking tripping out, guys. I've been in the forest for 3 months. I'm going through all this. I'm like, what? Am I fucking dreaming? Is this fucking real? Like, I thought I was losing my mind. I'm looking at the TV. I'm sat in the hospital. I'm seeing two completely different situations. So straight away, I'm locked in. This is bullshit. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Everyone's acting really weird. They're all terrified. The television's fucking... The live vision is lying to me again, right? What the fuck is this? So anyway, I had to stay in the hospital for a few days. And when I made it out, I called my friends to come and pick me up. And I was like, bro, you need to help me get my dog. I left my dog in the forest and I can't walk. I'm on crutches now, right? So my friend drove me to find my dog. I drew him a little map. I told him, cross the river, you're going to find a little trail, go this way, go that way, you're going to see a tree, you're going to see an orange tree, keep going, right, you'll find my dog, call him, call Nicholas, right, he'll bark. He went looking for my dog, my friend Dame, big shout out to Damien, my boy, always got my back, right. Damien went and got my dog, and then I stayed on Damien's couch for a good few weeks, because I couldn't walk until I got better. But yeah, that was how I discovered COVID, guys. That was how I discovered COVID. And obviously I was not, after what I seen in the hospital, what I was seeing on the news and what I was experiencing in the actual hospital, was two different situations. I knew something was going on. I knew that we were being lied to in some way. I was not trusting the entire situation. So I was locked in from day one, guys. I was literally locked in. They didn't get me. They didn't get me. They didn't get my blood. This is pure. 0 vaccines. None needed. Don't get sick. So yeah, that's how I discovered COVID. Believe it or not. Ain't that something? It's like a little mini movie. You could make a little mini movie out of that. And then shortly afterwards, you know, my foot got better. The months passed by, COVID went on and on and on, and they started to really lock down the place in Sao Paulo. I was walking on the beach one day, and I swear to God, you could look left, nothing for miles. Just a ghost beach, ghost town, right? Nothing. No cars, not a single soul, not even a dog, not even a stray dog. Could look right, same thing. Absolutely nothing, right? And then I turn around and look left again. Big fucking police car just appears out of nowhere. Big van. And they're all like armed with masks, and they're saying, get off the beach, you're not allowed to be on the beach. I was like, no, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. So you know what I did? I said, Nicholas, my Malinois, Nicholas, let's go for a fucking walk, kid. Fuck this. Everyone else is locking themselves down in their house, scared to death, begging for vaccines, blaming the president of Brazil that he didn't give them the vaccines fast enough, and now all these people are dying, right? And I'm like, yeah, right. So, said to Nicholas, my dog, let's go, boy. We went on a walk, and we walked across Brazil. I've already told this story, but that's how we came to walk across Brazil during COVID. We were literally living in the forest, didn't have a fucking clue what was going on in the world. Came out in an absolute crisis. Almost lost my life. I'm sure it was a spider or something that bit me. I've got a crazy scar on my ankle because of it. It's going to be kind of hard for me to show you though. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that scar there. But I think it was a spider that bit me. If it wasn't a spider, it was a snake. But it almost killed my ass. And that's how I fucking discovered COVID, guys. Crawling out of the forest, and just the world had changed. It was insane. Yeah, you could literally make a little mini movie just out of that tiny little chapter of my life, and there's been a whole bunch more. If you keep giving me these sticks, Nicholas, every time you give me a stick, you know what I'm going to do? I'm throwing it out. I'm doing you a favour, because you're a fucking addict. You've got issues. Anyway. Yeah, that was fun times. And we walked across Brazil. And there was even, I was even seeing, I was losing my mind the entire way during COVID, guys. I was even seeing like roadblocks were getting set up along the highway. And the Brazilian police were actually stopping people's cars and making sure that they weren't travelling out of where they live unnecessarily, you know. And it basically they were setting up roadblocks at all the entrances along the highway to the small towns. So there'd be a roadblock set up there, and if you don't live in that town and you don't have a reason to be going that town, they wouldn't let you in, or they would try and give you one of those tests, roadside COVID tests. I was fucking losing it, guys. I was like, this is some bullshit. So yeah, me and Nicholas, we walked and walked and walked until the lockdown was over, basically. Pretty fucking insane. Got halfway across the country. Nicholas, if you keep giving me these sticks, I told you, that's what I'm going to do with them. It's your choice. So that was my COVID story, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll make a video about that one. It's a pretty good one. Make a video about that one and post it online. Oh, I forget we're on YouTube. That's it. We've probably been banned from YouTube already. Way too many hot words. Let's go and look at the build. My phone is charged a little bit now. Guys, what have you done over here? Boys, no fighting, please. Don't fight again. Thank you. Right, let's go show COVID stories. Here we go. Yeah. Building an Airbnb. We're building a house. Which you can win. This house can be yours when it's finished. It's going to be beautiful, trust me. Oh, things are clearing up. I can show you the valley. We're in a national park in the north of Brazil, in the Vale do Capão, in Chapada Diamantina, and the tallest waterfall in Brazil is just up there, that mountain peak that you can see. Can't see much on my phone right now, but there it is. Things are clearing up a little bit. The sun's starting to shine. Maybe we'll get a rainbow. We usually get rainbows in Capão. God will bless us with a rainbow soon, I'm sure of it. So, we're building a house which you can win. And if you want to know how you can win it, just check out our website. All the information's on there, guys. It's a real Airbnb in a national park, very popular tourist location. So it's going to be a good passive income for somebody, at least $10,000, $15,000 a year passive income, plus you own a property in a national park. It's beautiful, beautiful location. Yep, the sun's coming out now and it's starting to get burnt. Somehow. What time are we on? I can't see anything on my phone because I'm trying to save battery, so I've got the light down really. 10:30 AM. 10:30 AM in Brazil, so 9:30 EST. We've been live now for 2.5 hours, I believe. And we go live Monday to Friday, 7 AM EST. You can catch us Monday to Friday. Building a house that you can win. 4 houses coming, 4 giveaways. And the 4th house is going to be the biggest and the baddest. So that's the one that you're going to want to win. So grab a bag, grab a ticket. 25,000 tokens equals 1 raffle ticket, which gets you 4 chances to win a house if you hold it all the way to 40 million. Big shout out to all the diamond hands that were here early from day 1, and all the cheats that cheated and then jumped back in. Which is probably 100% of the holders. We hit the floor a couple of times, guys. There was a big crypto crash, don't you know? There was a big fucking flash crash. They called it the biggest flash crash in history of crypto. And we survived. We hit the floor, but Dev kept streaming at 6k market cap. Yeah. Never give up, never give in. Kind of slow today, I'm not very impressed. But it's the end of the week, everyone's exhausted. I think the fella had a little drink yesterday. Well, I know he had a little drink because he had a little drink with me. But I'm a fucking boss. I can handle it. No, I was tad. I'm not actually hungover. Anyway, I do need some Brazilian coffee. Where is it? Yeah. So I got the internet. I got the internet installed specifically to launch this coin, because, you know, I started doing the build. My friend told me about the Pomp Fun thing, and I was like, what do I need? Just internet, right? And he's like, yeah. And like a tiny bit of Solana for the dev wallet. And I was like, how much? Like 0.1 Solana, is that enough? He's like, yeah. Worst that'll happen is you make like $200. I thought, okay, let's go. Let's get the internet. So I got the internet installed. Next day, I was on it straight away. He said, be quick, because it's meme coins. These things move fast. Got the internet installed next day, and that was it. We launched a coin. Or I launched a coin. It was just being me by myself. I didn't tell my friend when I was launching. But yeah, that's how we got started. I got the internet specifically to launch the project. Took a little gamble. I thought most I can lose is the internet money. And here we are. Day 29, I believe. Yep, day 29. Right, coffee, Brazilian coffee. Where is it? It is the world's strongest coffee. I guarantee it. In my opinion, Venezuelan coffee, you can't beat Venezuelan and Colombian coffee. I'm sorry. Can't beat it. But I'm told that Brazilian coffee is quite popular in the US. They consider it to be extremely high quality. News to me. They must send all the good stuff to the US, and yeah, I heard people are pretty upset about the Trump tariffs because of the price of Brazilian coffee.
Eu vou pegar uns pregos ali na... Eu vou pegar uns pregos ali pra gente montar uma caixota ali, porque aqui não tem não.
Ok.
Uns pregos, viu? Pra gente montar umas tábuas ali, pra gente encher as colunas.
Esses são os pregos?
Deixa eu ver. É grande.
Ah, ok.
É grandão.
Ah, ok.
Eu quero é assim. Tem ali na obra ali, eu vou ali pegar uns que eu vou montar pra encher, que nem ali o concreto ali, tá vendo?
Valeu.
Aí encher as do canto lá pra não balançar.
Ok.
Tem que encher de concreto pra não...
Sim. Yeah, he's just going to buy some nails. We're out of nails. Wow, the sun is fucking blazing. I'm getting burnt, insta-burnt. My white Irish skin. I got that white privilege, you know. we just fucking melt. It's like having ice cream for skin. Here we go. White privilege, eh? Oh. I better plug my phone back in again because we're still low on battery. We'll be alright after lunch. I'll leave it charging up over lunchtime. There was a bit of technical issues. The cable caught fire during the night because it got wet in the rain, and my phone charger fucking died, and we've got no battery. I had to start the stream. It's like, shit. Got to start streaming in 10 minutes, we've got no battery. Got to walk the dogs and walk the bees. Hey, walk the bees, Nicholas. Right. No fighting, guys. Anyone here? We just had a dog fight earlier. Oh, I just saw the top of my head on the camera. Oh, it looks terrible. I hit it on the roof, the dog kennel, twice in the exact same spot. It looks awful. Nicholas, what have I told you about? Look, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Every time you give me a piece of stick, I'm going to throw it away. It's your choice. If you want to keep it, don't give it to me. Exactly the same as children. I've got no children. I've never had any kids. I've just got these dogs. But I think it's pretty much the same thing, right? Oh, how we doing? Where's my team? If you're just tuning in, guys, we are building a house. I'm just sat in the dog kennel right now, getting out of the sun, because the sun just came through and melted me in like 2 seconds. Also charging my phone a little bit, keep the stream going. Make sure the laptop, yeah, the laptop's fully charged now. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Usually fully prepared, but also Friday, it's Friday, it's the end of the week, everyone's exhausted. Yeah, so I'll be sleeping in a tent. I'm actually camping out on the building site with my dogs, so we can keep this stream going and make as much content as possible. Aye, that reminds me, I am supposed to be making content from my iPhone, which means I need to charge my iPhone. This afternoon I'm on that. I'm working hard, guys, and all weekend I'm going to be producing content. I'm more talking to my team at the moment, because we've been neglecting the content a little bit, because we've been so busy, and obviously only I can produce it, so it's all down to me, really. But one brick at a time, guys. There's no rush. We've got a fucking giant project to get through. We've got 4 houses to build, so it literally is one brick at a time. There's no need to rush things, and nobody ever thought we were going to pump to 10 million in like a week. Okay, this is a slow cook. It's basically a slow cook. That's exactly what it is, and slow cooks are the best. When was the last time you saw a meme coin project 29 days old holding a floor the way that we're holding a floor? Not very often, guys. This is a real project. It's going, the smart money knows where this is going. It's growing all the time. We're making little improvements all the time as we go along. We're now streaming on 3 platforms, and soon to be more. We're on YouTube, X and PompFun right now. TikTok's coming. We're working on everything, getting me on podcasts. We're working on everything, so it's just a matter of time, and it is a slow cook. So sit back and relax, because you can win a fucking house. No joke. You can win 4 houses with the same fucking ticket, I think. I'm not sure how we set it up, but yeah, I think you'd be eligible to win all 4 if you hold your bags. And we hit that 40 million market cap, where somebody's going to win their dream home. We're going to build something really special. I've got a lot of land back here. We've got a lot of land to build on, so we're not going to run out of space. And who knows, we could just go straight onto the next project after we've done all the giveaways. We could maybe go to the beach and build a beach house, something like that. Let's see where this thing goes. Possibilities are endless. And I do believe we can set a new meta here, since we're the first to do this. Public declaration on a meme coin, notarized under Brazilian law. It's the first time that's ever happened. And people will start to pay attention. They already are paying attention. As soon as the walls started going up, so did the market cap. So you can expect that trend to continue. You know, when we start to put the windows in, and the floor, and the bathroom, and the kitchen, and when we start to furnish it, I expect we would have raffled it off by then. You know, but definitely when people see the furniture going in and they see that it's actually going to be nice, it's not a shithole. We're not giving away a dump. It's not going to be half finished. It's going to be fully furnished. Pillowcases, bed sheets, towels, washing machine, fridge, knives and forks, blender, food blender, like everything you're going to fucking need in an Airbnb. A high quality Airbnb. You're going to be able to rent this out for top price. It's going to be the best house in the area. So, like I said, it's going to be a great passive income for somebody if you win. The value of the property, I'm not sure. We'd have to get it appraised. I'd guess around $50,000, maybe 40. Honestly, I really don't know. We'll have to get it appraised, but the prices are not really high. I mean, the land was cheap, but you can expect that to do 300% over the next few years. If you hold on to it, it will be worth over 100k. It will be worth over 100k in the next few years when this area develops. There's not much available land to buy around here because it's all national park. It's all protected, as I've mentioned a few times. But yeah, we're going to see a price spike as the town starts to develop as well. You know, phone signal, bank, bus station, bus terminal, stuff like that. Gas station. That'll put prices up. That'll put property values up, and it will put food prices and prices of building materials down, hopefully, when the gas station comes. Because right now, the nearest gas station, I believe, is almost 50 kilometers away. Yep. Now, imagine that before they built the new road. They just finished building the new road this year. Before that, if it rained, you wouldn't be able to even travel to the gas station. So imagine how hard it was to live here before they built the new road. And they only recently got Wi-Fi from like a local provider. Not even a big internet company came here and installed Wi-Fi. So they only recently got Wi-Fi. So yeah, they've been pretty isolated, the locals out here. And there's some funny characters in the town. It seems like crazy people just randomly turn up here like me and fall in love and just don't leave. That's basically what happened to me. And it seems like that's what's happened to most people you meet that live in Kapau. They all came from somewhere else, and they just sort of randomly turned up here and didn't leave. Just decided to stay straight away. Never look back type thing. Like love at first sight. So there's definitely something magical and special about this place for sure. Yeah. And if you don't win the Airbnb, come and visit Kapau. Come and check it out. Check out the Chapada Diamantina. Don't go to the... I mean, yeah, Rio de Janeiro is fantastic, right? Obviously. But I'd much prefer a little hidden gem like this that's yet to be discovered by the masses. You know, it's still raw, it's still organic, it's still fresh. And yeah, I like that type of thing. I wonder if we will ever get phone signal, because somebody told me yesterday that they had it and the locals destroyed it. They destroyed the fucking phone tower. Sounds so backwards to me, but maybe they know something I don't know. Maybe they're locked in. Maybe they're locked into the spirit that said, no, you don't want that shit around here, it's not good. Or maybe they're just fucking crazy anarchists. I am also a little bit of an anarchist, actually. But I feel like people misunderstand when they hear the word anarchy. They assume that it's just going to be all-out chaos. You know, no police, no law, no order, just dog-eat-dog violence, right? But no, that's not the fucking case. What you'll find is, if we had less government and we had a more anarchistic-based society, I think that you'll find that communities will just form their little tribes and come together like we did in the old days, and each tribe would police itself. You know, we're not naturally violent. Just because there's no police and no law and order doesn't mean we're all going to turn into fucking animals and start fucking killing each other straight away, does it? You know, the vast majority of humans are peaceful. So I don't see that happening. People hear the word anarchy and they think, oh, it'd be chaos. We must have law. Yeah, we will have law, but we'll police it ourselves without the government as a community. You know, we don't need that. That's the way I feel. I think the world would be a much better place. People would naturally fall into their little tribes, their little communities, form their little cities. You know, and each community will be independent and have its own way of doing things. You know, I think that would work much better than this big government that we've got controlling everything. But that's just me. I'm sort of a right-wing anarchist, if that makes any sense. I'm a conservative anarchist. In fact, I'm the ultimate fucking conservative, because I even believe that we should conserve the old ways of doing things where we were tribal and we did live in communities and we did police ourselves without a big government. Long time ago. But that's true conservatism. Nicholas, if you keep giving me these sticks, I told you what's going to happen to them. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller because you're struggling to find them out, aren't you? Not many left. What? Give me one. I already played with you this morning. He looks very disappointed right now. I already played with you this morning. I threw the stick many times. Funny dog. Love dogs. Dogs are the best. So guys, if you're just tuning in, it's Friday. We're live streaming a house build. We're building a house, a real house that you can win. It can be yours. We're building it for one of you guys. We're building 4 houses actually. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm sat in a dog kennel. I'm charging up my equipment. I had some issues last night with the phone charger in the rain. The cable got burnt out. Is what it is. We sat in the dog kennel stroke streaming station, charging up our equipment. It's Friday, so the boys are not even really working very hard. They're a little bit slow today. They're getting the bathroom walls finished off over there. But that is the property that we're building. It's a big property, 50 square meters, open plan. And it's going to have a wooden deck upstairs with a bedroom upstairs on one half of the property. Tall, 5 meter tall, floor to ceiling glass windows with wooden window frames that we're going to build ourselves out of a beautiful Brazilian hardwood. In fact, I've got my laptop in front of me. I would like to know what this wood is called in English, because in Brazilian, or in Portuguese, it's called guajará. So guajará wood in English, please. Moabi? Has anybody heard of a wood called Moabi or guajará? Because that's what I bought. Moabi, also known as guajará, is a Moabi, also, I'm reading from my laptop. Moabi, also known as guajará, is a fantastic wood. Great. All around. It's a fantastic wood all around. Incredibly stable, gorgeous, and durable. The shades of the wood range from light yellow to russet and onto reddish brown. I'm pretty sure the one that we're going to get is a reddish brown, which is nice, like a nice redwood. Gorgeous. So that's how Google describes it. It describes it as an incredibly stable, gorgeous, and durable wood. A good all-rounder. So that's fantastic. Let's see if I can open up, get some little more information. I'd quite like to know everything that there is to know about the wood that I bought for my house, if possible. The vast array of complementary and compatible tones makes Moabi very distinctive and yet easy to match up with a variety of decors. With durability 33%, I love that number 33, I've seen it so many times again today, amazing. With durability 33% in excess of stout red oak, this Brazilian exotic has it all. that it? More information, please. Wood. Just trying to see if I can get some more info on this wood on Google. The wood that I bought to build the house. Yeah, there's a picture of one of the chihuahuas. They're big old fucking trees. Wow. I wonder how old the tree is that the woods come from. They look pretty old. They're pretty big, guys. Guadalajara, Moabi. There we go. Properties of Guadalajara. Okay, this is a weird looking website. The wood is one of the most applicable materials in industrial activities due to its availability allied to its satisfactory mechanical properties, presenting a good strength-density relation. Its versatility is fundamental for the large expansion of its use on structure building. The exploration, initially selective, it's really badly written. That was horrible to read. Pre-finished and hardwood. Let me see. Moabi Guajara. Technical species specifications. It makes a fantastic floor. Oh right, you can make a floor. You can make. I'm not going to be making wooden flooring. We're going to have black tiles downstairs. Yeah, it's a good wood anyway, and I got a fantastic price. Like I literally spent like a third of what I had allocated to buy the wood, so that was a nice surprise, because up till now everything's been much more expensive than I anticipated, and the wood just covered all of that. So right back on budget again, you know. That was good. I was expecting to spend at least $6,000 on wood, and I think I spent around $2,000, a little bit more than $2,000. So good result. Anyway, how's my battery doing? Not much to show you guys. The boys are still up there building the walls. Only 2 workers today, so we're going pretty slow. Ricardo there doing the bathrooms. Sue Ellison working on the back wall over there, and the concrete columns that are going to support the walls so they don't blow down in the wind. That's the issue we've got right now. We can't build really high until we've done the columns, because they will blow down. The wall will blow down. What are you doing, buddy? You're going to sit there looking at me? Oh, he's thirsty. Get my dog some water. Not dry mouth. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Got some water for you. Don't fight over it, please. Yeah, the sun's coming out, guys. I think we're going to have blue skies finally this afternoon. I think the storm is over. It wasn't so windy last night in the tent. Got a really good night's sleep, actually. Slept right through. I only woke up once for a piss. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some blue skies. I can start showing you the views of the mountains. It's clearing up. Can you see the valley there behind me? On that side. It's starting to clear up. Let's go. Let me show you now. The beautiful panoramic mountain views. Let's get some more Brazilian coffee. It's highly addictive. I call it, well, be careful what I say because they're on YouTube. I call it the C word coffee, the cane coffee, the coffee. Because it's so strong and apparently highly addictive because I can't stop drinking it. I'm really sensitive to caffeine as well. It really blows my head off. I have to smoke some spinach right after to level me out because I'm like, I should drink decaffeinated coffee probably. What are you doing there? You're sunbathing. Pit bulls. Has anybody else out there got a pit bull? Is it true that they all love to sunbathe? Like wherever the sun is, the pit bull will find it. Oh, now he's going to clean his ears. That's what he does. That's what they do. You're a nice doggy, you aren't you, Nicholas? You look after your little friend there. Yeah. Anyway, can you let me out? Come on. Move. Thank you. There we go. Right, guys. It's clearing up. I can't see anything on my phone because I've got the brightness turned down to save the battery. But the tallest waterfall in Brazil is on the other side of that mountain peak up there, guys. I told you we have beautiful views. And because it's been raining, we can actually see just over there is a famous waterfall in the area, in the town. It's called the John the Baptist waterfall. And that's where actually the whole town get their water from. And in rainy season, when it rains a lot, like right now, you can just see the water kind of trickling. When it rains a lot, that turns into a giant waterfall, guys. It looks fucking amazing. Also, the valley runs right through there. And that big rock face that you're looking at is called the White Wall. You'll be able to see it a little bit better later when the sun's on this side and the sun's hitting the rock face. But yeah, it's called Morro Branco, which means white wall. And I believe that there's diamonds and gold in that area. This is a diamond producing region. It was the world's largest diamond producing region a few hundred years ago, before they found diamonds in Africa, and then they sort of abandoned this place. But it does have a lot of mining history. It's an interesting town, and all of the trails, all of the hiking trails, all these lovely hiking trails that you can go on, and all these different waterfalls that you can find out in the mountains, is all thanks to the old timers. All thanks to their mining activity, exploration, looking for gold and diamonds. That today we have all these trails which they made back in the day. Old school, old timer miners. So yeah, thanks to them, we have all these hiking trails that we can go on today. It's interesting. Plenty of waterfalls, plenty to see in this area. Not only the tallest waterfall in Brazil just up there, but there's many others. As well as caves. There's lots of caves and stuff. Go scroll through our videos on Instagram or whatever, or on X, and you'll find a video that I posted. We went on a little day trip. We paid like a tour guide, and he took us around to like different caves and stuff, and we saw some fantastic things. At the end of the day, we went up a mountain. We watched the sun go down. It was a great day. I'm getting sunburnt. How is the sun so strong? It's come back with a vengeance, guys. It's been gone for days. Look, it's really clearing up fast. It's really clearing up fast. I told you we have beautiful panoramic mountain views, guys. I wasn't lying, look. And I can't wait to see the views from the roof garden, which is going to be 5 meters high. It's quite a tall property, and yeah, from that elevated position we're going to have some great views of the valley. I really can't wait. So, what time are we on? I can't see anything on my phone. Anyway, this whole backside is going to be brick wall, because the street's on the other side. There's a road on the other side. There's no point in me putting big glass windows there. There's no view. I'm going to be looking at somebody else's house. So the big tall glass windows are going to be on this side, right? We're going to have one side brick, the other side windows. Plus that way the structure is going to be stronger as well. Wooden beams, we're having wooden beams that are going to be running across. Nice rustic modern style. And the boys are a bit slow today, but they're finishing off the bathroom walls.
Aí voltou ao normal, mas quando foi ontem eu saí pra rua pra tomar cerveja e eu perdi os horários.
Foi.
Eu fiquei até meia-noite. Aí quando eu cheguei,
Filma aí filma a live aí, Tim. A live aí é a história de Ricardo aí.
fui tomar uma cerveja ontem pra comemorar, tá ligado? Depois daquela hora, eu fui pra casa. Eu fiquei ainda com um camarada conversando e tal, e tomando uma. Tá só eu, um brother que ele é um camarada meu que é o João Rasta. E outro brother conversando aí, deu 12 horas, eu falei, vou me sair. Quando eu cheguei lá, eu tava com a cara desse tamanho.
Mulheres é foda, né, Tim? Quem fala bem assim, mulheres é
E aí não
feminista.
quer brincar, tá de pirração, não quer brincar de jeito nenhum. Agora ela tá me segurando, tá ligado? Naquela assim, né? Tipo assim, cara, ela sabe que eu quero pra caralho, isso é doido, pra me comer, usar todo dia. A mulher, ela sabe que é. Tá com o meu back, tá com as coisas que eu gosto, ela sabe, né? Meu filho. Também não atenção não, pode fazer, velho. Trabalhar, tá ligado?
Quem falou que tá...
Quando eu tava desempregado, ela falava, você tá em casa, fica em casa só coçando o saco. Eu fiquei um mês desempregado. Aí depois, arranjei o trampo, falei com ela, quando eu arranjar um trampo, você vai ficar sozinho o dia todo, esse aí o bicho pega, assim. Arrumei o trampo, ela tava falando, ah, mas eu tô ficando o dia todo com o menino, você chega e ainda vai resolver mais coisas.
É, quem falou que tem quantos meses sem namorado?
Eu? Eu não lembro o último vez.
Vou fazer 2 meses já. Assim.
É, muito mais que 2 meses.
É? Não faz falta não, Tim?
Não, eu paguei 6 anos na cadeia.
E lá dentro não...
Não.
Lá dentro não tem mulher nenhuma, pô.
Mas tem presídio que dá, coloca. É visita íntima. Alguma...
Não, lá não tem essa não.
Não tem não, lá não tem não.
Não.
Ah, é mesmo, lá é meio rígido, né?
É.
Lá é rígido, né?
É, não tem essa não.
Cadê aonde?
Inglaterra.
Não levaram a princesa pra você lá não?
Hã?
Não levaram a princesa pra você lá não?
Não pode.
Ah,
Não pode, lá não pode.
Sex girl, sex girl, come
They're talking about girls, they're always talking about girls. I'm getting sunburnt, guys. Hey. Oh, I can't wait for lunch. It is 11 AM in Brazil. Phone plugged back in. Still having technical issues. Battery's not doing too bad now, actually 40%. Nicholas still giving me little sticks. And I'm still throwing them away every time he gives me one till he learns to leave me in peace. Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. In case you're wondering who Nicholas is, you just tuned in. Nicholas is a Belgian Malinois. My best friend. So, cannot wait for lunchtime today. It is lunch in the next like 30 or 40 minutes. We're going to be going for lunch. And then we'll be tuning back in this afternoon to carry on putting these walls up, which have been extremely slow today. They've pretty much got nothing done today. I don't know what's going on. They must be hungover. They're not getting much work done. I'm not sure what I'm paying them for. Anyway. Nicholas, no. No. Nicholas. Sai, no. No, you can't go that way. Go sit down. I'm sorry, my dogs are being a pain. He's been a little pain in the ass. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, we're building a house and we are giving it away. At 10 million market cap, somebody's going to win house number 1. At 20 million market cap, somebody is going to win house number 2. At 30 million market cap, house number 3. And the final and 4th house at 40 million market cap is going to be something special. Somebody's going to win their dream home in a national park in Brazil. So we've got all of that to look forward to. And this is a long-term project. This is a slow cook, brick by brick. Houses are not built overnight. So if you're aping in, make sure you can hold for a while. Otherwise, you kind of defeat the purpose of buying the tokens in the first place. If you are desperate to sell so you can go off and gamble and try and 10x your money and then come back and buy more Airbnb, if that's what you think that you have to do, all I can suggest is leave yourself 25,000 tokens in your wallet just in case you win a house. We see your wallets, guys. We see your activity, you cheats, with your minus 50k PNLs that just can't help yourselves. We see you GR coin and you go off and you gamble on some absolute bullshit and get wrecked and lose all your money. And then the next day you load up some more Solana and you come back and you buy Airbnb again. We've seen your wallets, guys. We're tracking you boys. The team, we're all over this. We know who the whales are, we know who the jeets are, we know who the fucking loser degenerates are. And a lot of you, need to take a good hard look at yourselves in the mirror. And fix your fucking life. Stop gambling on bullshit, guys. You finally found a real project, a real gem, a diamond that you can hold long term. And just watch the project grow and bloom into this amazing experience where somebody's going to win a fucking house. Right? You finally found it with a doxed dev, made a public declaration notarized under Brazilian law. You finally found a real fucking project. But you're going to cheat it and try and fucking 10x on some fucking bullshit and get yourself wrecked. Good luck. If that's what you have to do, I just suggest leave 25,000 tokens in your wallet just in case. Move it off Pomp Fun. Send it to your Phantom wallet, right? So it's out the way. You know what I'm saying? Hold that there. You might win a fucking house. You never know. And don't worry, I get it. I'm talking out of experience here. I've done it. It never ends well. I'm going to tell you another story. Another story when I faded around $40,000, I believe. A year or two ago. Can't remember how long ago it was exactly. It might have been last year. Andrew Tate came into the meme coin space one day. I don't know if you remember. And he kind of took over the narrative for a while. Everything was Tate, Tate, Tate. And it was very entertaining. Anyway, I found this meme coin called Top G, and I bought it really early before it migrated, and the volume went insane. It was called Top G Burn the World, right? Now bear with me, because it's a little bit of a complicated story. But this meme coin was like no other meme coin I've ever seen. There was a lot of people launching meme coins in Andrew Tate's name, and what they were doing was they were minting a certain amount of the supply and sending it to Tate's wallet to get attention on their coin. That was like the meta at the time. Now, lots of people were doing this, but this coin was a little bit different. It was called Burn the World, Top G Burn the World. It was a little bit different. The dev sent 70% of the minted supply to Tate's wallet. But while the coin was pumping, it pumped to 10 million in like the first hour, right? And then it crashed and went back down to the floor in like 15 minutes. It was insane. But the dev was buying the supply while the coin was pumping and sending it to Tate. He was like, we're going to send another 5% to Tate's wallet. Bam. We're going to send another 5%. Andrew Tate's wallet ended up with 80%. Coin pumped to 10 million, then massive rug. Went straight down to 120k, which was the floor. It was the floor because Tate's 80% or whatever the dev sent him. The dev spent like, we started investigating afterwards. The dev spent like over $250,000 buying his own supply and sending it to Andrew Tate. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that, right? So we're like, what the fuck is going on there? This is completely different from all the other coins. Now, Tate's 80% was liquid and it was worth millions. And it just sat there at the top of his wallet. It was the top of his wallet for months and months and months. But nobody was buying it. We're on the floor. Nobody could see that there was something different, something special about this coin. Anyway, I held it for a long time. I held it for months. And what started happening was Andrew Tate was going through all these legal issues with his, you know, he's been accused of some crimes that I won't mention because we're on YouTube, right? Trafficking and stuff like that. And it started to look like he might be going to jail. He got put on house arrest. And whatever he had planned, he was talking about doing a world tour, like a meme coin world tour, and pumping all his cryptos, pumping daddy and all that stuff, right? And we had this little theory that this Burn the World was intended to be part of this world tour. Because who the fuck spends $250,000 sending Andrew Tate tokens? Right? It was almost like, you know, it was him doing it himself or his team or whatever, right? They were setting something up and they were planning this world tour. And at the time he was burning supply. You know, he burnt like $150 million of one of his own tokens, right? So we thought, Burn the World, maybe this is going to be the big burn on his tour, right? He's going to burn 80% and it's going to go fucking wild. So anyway, I know it's a bit of a long story. So I'm holding this coin because I'm just fascinated with the whole thing. I've never seen a meme coin like this. Holding it for months. Started to look like Andrew Tate was going to jail. The coin wasn't going anywhere. We couldn't get it off the floor. We were going from like 150k to 400k. Because Tate's holding 80% of the supply, the market cap multiplier on the thing was insane. Like, you could put a few Solana in there and the market cap would go up 10k. It's fucking insane. It was such a money maker. It could pump to $1 billion like in no time. No problem at all if Tate tweeted about it. Anyway, time went by, months and months and months and months and months went by, and the coin went nowhere, and I ended up selling. I had like $400 worth of Solana in there or something at like 125k, 150k market cap, which was the floor, because Tate was holding this 80% liquid supply that Dev had sent to him. In the end, I ended up selling, and then a couple of months later, the community, there was a small community still holding the coin, and they set up an X and they were shilling, they were commenting on Andrew Tate's posts, trying to get his attention, right? And one day Andrew Tate reposted one of their fucking tweets and their coin shot to 10 million, and I'd fucking sold after holding it for months and months and months. And I think, I've not calculated it properly, but I think it must have been around $40,000 or something. that I didn't get to have because I cheated the fucking coin. And everything inside me, even after I cheated the coin, like, I couldn't really sleep a little bit, like the first night. I had a feeling, I just had a weird feeling inside, like, you shouldn't have sold that. You shouldn't have sold that. But I'd been holding it for months and it was going nowhere, and it looked like Andrew Tate was going to jail. He was on fucking house arrest. The world tour he was talking about wasn't going to happen anymore. So it was like, I didn't really have a fucking reason to hold it. But sure enough, out of nowhere, shit pumped to 10 million. I believe it's still at like 1 or 2 million right now. People are still fucking trading it. So, yeah. That was a big mistake of mine. So when you found a project that's different, for whatever reason you've got some conviction, whatever that reason may be, I suggest you stick with it. See it out to the very end and don't lose $40,000 like me. And I really needed the money at the time. That's why I sold the Solana, because I needed the 400 bucks. And it would have turned into 40,000. What a shame, eh? But never mind. So, out of experience, my advice, you find a little gem like this where you can win a house, and you've just got a good feeling that this is going to take off eventually. It might take some time. I suggest you see that through to the end and diamond dance that shit, because you will be rewarded eventually. And it will come out of nowhere, just like it happened with me. Andrew Tate reposted one of their tweets, and that was it. And I missed out on that. And I put a lot of work into the community as well. I was making videos, explaining the situation, you know, explaining all the weird things about the coin. There was a lot more other things as well, as the token distribution and the way that the dev was buying up his own supply. And who the fuck spends $250,000 pumping a coin? It just doesn't make any sense, right? But anyway, you live and you learn. Live and you learn. I was so upset when it pumped to 10 mil, and you will be too if you fade this. So don't make the same mistake that I made. And we could go even further. We could go to 40 million and beyond. Let's see. Let's get some more gains. Almost lunchtime. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the boys today. They've literally done pretty much nothing. Like, look, every time I show you, no changes. They did all that yesterday, and today they've literally just done like a little tiny bit of the bathroom wall. Pathetic. Lucky I'm a nice boss. We take the boys for lunch soon. I'm buying lunch as well. So what a fucking good guy I am. They don't earn much. Promise the boys a bonus when we get to 10 million. I've promised the boys a bonus, like a life-changing amount of money for them, you know, which wouldn't be like super life-changing in the US, but for them it's going to be life-changing. You know, they could set up a small business or buy a car, buy some land. I'm going to give them a decent amount of money anyway for working so hard on the project. Let's face it, they're the ones building the house. And they're also on the stream. They're in all the content on the videos. They're on TikTok and YouTube. So they only deserve a share of the creator fees. Just lock into the... what's going on here? Looking at. Gee, what am I looking at here? You watching the live screen, buddy?
Sério, aí chegou as boas lá naquele lugar onde você foi, ó. É boa, viu, velho? Lá, ó. Vê? Olha que gostosa. Lá no Lahara, né? Olha. Bora?
No. He wants to go to the whorehouse. It's too degenerate for me. I don't do that type of degenerate behaviour anymore. I've grown out of that. I've been there, done that a lot. I'm 40 years old. I'm not interested. I want to make a family. I don't engage in degenerate behaviour anymore, not at this age. It's time to grow up, in my opinion. But boys will be boys. Yeah, he wants to go to the brass gaff. There's new girls there. He's just seen the WhatsApp. They've done some updates, some status, posted their status, and it appears they've got new girls working at the whorehouse. And he can't wait. He's like, "Border, let's go." I'm like, nah, man. I'm done with all that stuff, thank you. I took the boys there. A couple months ago. I didn't get involved, but the boys wanted to go, so I treated them because they've been working hard on the house. And it's not my thing. It's not my vibe. And it was a pretty scruffy, like nasty, scruffy little place as well. It was awful. Proper shithole. So yeah, it's not my scene. Not my scene. Almost lunchtime. I'm going to make some spinach. Gee, what am I looking at here in the Telegram body? Talking to my team, anyway, in case anyone's wondering. He's posting stuff in the Telegram here. I have no idea what it is. Looks interesting though. Looks bullish. Yeah, there's a few people that have come together organically, guys, working behind the scenes, working on outreach in media companies, influencers, try and get me on a podcast, try and get an article written about me in the papers or something like that. And they're working very hard. They're outreaching every day, relentlessly. So it is only a matter of time. They can't ignore us forever. Sending emails, leaving comments on YouTube channels, anything we can do to get people's attention. Your public declaration in Brazil's legal online system. Awesome! Our public declaration is visible. I'm looking at it right now. There you go. The Tribunal de Justiça do Estado do Bahia. Tribunal Justice of the State of Bahia. Public declaration. Now available for you to see in Brazil's legal online system. So there you go. First time in history, guys. Giveaways fully doxed, that's what that means. It means you can sue me if you win and I don't give you the house. You can literally clean me out. So I can't go back on this. I can't go back on my word. I can't change the rules because it's all been publicly declared. And there is no other meme coin doing this. We are the only ones. My doggies had a little fight earlier, but look, they're best of friends again now. Nicholas is cleaning little Georgie's ears after almost biting off his face. Ay. It was my fault. I wasn't paying attention and I threw a little stick, and I threw it in between the two of them, and they had a little fight over it. But usually they don't fight, they're good friends. Only if a lot of the time it's my fault. Like if I put food in between them or a stick in between them, or if I'm like being affectionate with one of them and the other one gets jealous and they'll fight each other. So it is actually usually my fault if they do get into a fight. Almost lunch. Give me a minute, people. Making some spinach. Give me a minute, guys. I need to use the toilet. We got 50% and it's 11:30 a.m. in Brazil. And we are going to be going for lunch soon. I'm going to leave my phone charging up. And we're going to be back around 1 p.m, 12 p.m. EST. Yep. Skies are starting to clear up, thank God. Views are back. The boys are working. Just tuning in, guys. Building an Airbnb. And we are in a national park in the north of Brazil where you can win yourself a house, which we're building for you right now. If you want to know how you can win, just go to our website. You'll find all the details on there. Check out the terms and conditions. It's all on there. We've thought of everything. This is a legitimate giveaway, and our public declaration is now fully visible in the Brazilian legal system online on their websites. So if you want to verify that, if you want to see the proof, go to our website and you'll find a link there. And yeah, we are the first meme coin project to do something like that, a real notarized public declaration under Brazilian law. So I'm doxed, I'm fully doxed, guys. You win the house and I don't give it to you, just sue me. Take me to the cleaners, that's it. I've not got a leg to stand on. I've made a public declaration, it's out there now, I can't go back on it. We paid to have that done as well. Quite cheap actually, I think it was around $60–70. Wasn't much. I had to travel quite far to get it done though, that was the big thing. But I got it done in the end. So we're fully official. This isn't like a gamble, like, oh, if I win the house, is he really going to give it to me? Yes, I am. I have to. Or you're going to sue my ass. It's that simple. I've got more land back here and I quite like to keep it. 4 houses to give away. So yeah, we're building 4 houses, guys. Each one's going to be bigger and better than the last. So if you don't win the first one, you're still in. You're still in it. The game's not over. If you don't win the first house, hold your tokens. Every 25,000 tokens you have equals 1 raffle ticket. So those of you who were here early and have got millions of tokens in your wallets, you've got plenty of chances to win yourself a house. So if you hold them all the way up to 40 million, guys, not only are you going to be fucking rich, but you might win a fucking, you might win a dream home as well. Like extra bonus. It's a no-brainer, if you ask me. Sell pressure is going to be insane when we're at 10 million. I know people will be trying to de-risk and, you know, leave a chance to win a house. Some people will really want to win the house. Some people will be like, shit, I think I'll cash out my profits and leave a little bag, leave a little moon bag in case we go to 40 million or in case I win the house. And the sell pressure is going to be insane. It adds like an extra element to your strategy, to your exit strategy, right? It changes things a little bit when there's a house in the mix. So yeah, it's a nice dynamic. It's an interesting dynamic to the coin, and it's a reason to hold. Most importantly, because that's what's missing from all these meme coins, you know. The vast majority of them, there is just no reason to hold. So it's kind of hard to build a community when they've not really got a reason to hold it. It's just a picture, it's just a bad joke off fucking, it's just a tweet, you know. We've got bricks and mortar, we've got an IRL project. that we're going to live stream the construction of. So not only are we entertaining, we've actually got a mission, we've got an objective, we've got an end goal, which gives everybody a reason to hold our coin and participate in the community. If you want to help, you want to work your bags, you want to put some work in, just repost. Anything you see me post on X, give it a repost. Just click. That's it. That's the best thing you can do. Because the more people that repost, the algorithm really picks up on that when people are sharing it. So even if you've not got time to comment, just even better than a comment is a repost. So yeah, if you want to put some work in, that is the best and fastest and easiest way for you to do it. If you really want to get involved and you want to help, I mean, we need a video editor. If there's a video editor out there in the community who's any good with CapCut, that will help, because that's like the most time consuming thing right now, and it seems like I'm the only person that can do it at the moment. Now I'm going to be recording all the content, and I'm even going to create a training video. I'm not like an expert video editor or anything, but I'm pretty handy with CapCut. You know, I know my way around CapCut a little bit. I'm not like the greatest on earth, but I can make decent videos. So I'm going to make a little training video as well this weekend, because there is somebody on the team who's willing to take care of editing the TikTok videos and posting them, and he's in the US as well, so we're going to have a proper US TikTok account. Yeah, so this weekend I'll be making a little training video. So if anybody's interested in learning, you know, how I make, if you go on TikTok, if you go on our Instagram and look at like the first 3, 4, 5 videos that I made, if anyone's interested in how I'm making those, I'm going to make a little training video. So just hit me up and I'll send it over to you. And if you want to help and put some work in and help the project, then yeah, we need more people editing videos and posting them. That's what we really need. I can produce all the content, but I can't just sit there editing videos for hours and hours and hours every day. I can't do it. It takes an hour to edit one 1-minute video. Do you know what I'm saying? Plus I have to record all the content specifically for that video as well. So it's a big job for me to do on my own, guys. Honestly, it's not enough hours in the day. But it also is an extremely important job. We have to keep posting content. We have to be consistent with it. And we have to post on multiple social media accounts, not just one TikTok channel, not just one Instagram. We need multiple, and that means multiple videos, because you can't post the same video on 2 different accounts. The algorithm will pick up on it. You won't get no views. So yeah, it's a big job that needs doing. So if there's anyone out there in the community that wants to help, want to work your bags, get in touch with us, join the X community and reach out to our mods, and we'll see what we can do. Be pleased to have you on board. For now, we're doing an excellent job live streaming every day on multiple platforms, and more platforms to come. As soon as we get 1,000 followers on TikTok, guys, we're going to be live in the US. So things are slow today. It's Friday, everyone's tired. Well, my bricklayer's got women on his mind. My other bricklayer's got a hangover. Yeah. Hey. Oh, we're clearing out. Look at the views, guys. I can't see anything on my phone, by the way, so I don't know if you're getting a good picture of me right now. Vamos almoçar, it's lunchtime. It is lunchtime, boy. Yeah? Okay. Ah, okay, we're going on the motorbike. Okay, okay. Yeah, vamos. Right, it's lunchtime. We're gonna be back in like an hour or so. I'll make a post on X, so make sure you follow us. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're gonna be back later on, carrying on building this house.